behind the goal, and Pietronero will start on defense. Wow, I hope he doesn't get too active there. And
here we go.
Mark Canton, ready at center for the draw. It'll be Belzile as he looks down the funnel right off the top to go after his guy. In the face-off circle, it'll be Seiner. Goes to Salt Lake or to Utah, as you want to call them. The Grizzlies, but here they come. The rush back up ice. Caton, the D-man, dumps it in, Fort Wayne corner. Weber goes in, follows this guy, tracks him back up the wall. Lead pass coming through, and look out. It's dumped in. There was a touch, no icing called on the play, cleared by the goaltender. Here we come from the point. Komets, they get it on. Whoa, right on the money. Banging away Embach at the goal mouth. That deflected right to the goaltender, and Farragher was on the money and made the play.
Yeah, it was on the short side, and they had Thompson right there looking for the rebound, but nobody there. Was able to hold on, get the first shot on goal. Komets with the first shift, and line changes from both sides.
So it's the Komets and the Utah Grizzlies round 2 Kelly Cup playoff action in the ECHL. Changing up right now. Cheek heads into the faceoff for Fort Wayne. He will do the draw against Almedia. And up it comes to the point. Keep it alive. Way to go, Cody. Rip.
Score!
A deflection right in front of the net. Cole.
There it is there.
Cody let her fly, and pow.
Yeah, from the faceoff back to Cody Soule. He went along the blue line a little bit. Let a quick wrist shot go. Hit something in front. Redirected into the net. And we get the first goal early on the board. Coming at 32-second mark. We'll take it.
I didn't see it, Robbie, till the net popped.
Yeah.
All right.
Right back to the draw. Soule shot. I don't know who would hit, if it hit their player or our player. And it looked like it might have hit one of their defensemen.
We're going to find out right now. Tell us about it.
Fort Wayne, Komet goal. He is first in the playoffs, scored by number 44, Cody Soule. Assisting on the goal, number 39, Trevor Cheek. And number 14, Troy Bourke.
All right, Bourke and Cheek assist the goal by Soule. As the Komets have it cleared back in their own zone, here we come up the wall. Cheek's got it back, cross-ring pass. Take a look. Now getting away one time, trying to move it out. He gets forechecked, but the puck comes wide. Cheek almost steals. Fort Wayne zone. Get it out. Attaboy. Out at center ice, into the zone. Right back. Good hit right off the top that time as Cheek gets a hit on his guy. Off the ice goes the Komet winger Bourke, and here they come moving it back. Good hard forecheck by the Komets right off the bat. In they come moving all the way down in the Fort Wayne zone. Shot, save on the play. A snapshot there by Szydlowski. He's one of their big guns. And then in comes the forward and takes him right off the play. And Gertson gets poked a little bit by whoever that was. Apparently he doesn't know much about Gertson, but he banged away at him to see what the reaction was going to be. And Gertson checked the number right off the top. And that would have been 14 more.
They both went right to the net, and they both collided at the net, and that's when the net fell off, and a little pushing and shoving after. So that's fine with us. You want to play with Gershkin? Go after him.
Yeah, I want to see that anyway. You know, here we come. Face off right of the Komet goal as it's Pat Nagle waiting for it. Looking into the draw is going to be Ike for Utah. Back out they come into the Fort Wayne zone. They overskated. Back they come, and we have what, an offside play?
Hand pass.
Hand pass. That's even better.
In the center zone.
I'm so we've never seen this club this year, and the name of the team is Utah Grizzlies. That's the crazy part about a big league. We got the face-off right there, and it's going to be Beaupre with a draw. He goes a little deep, coming back up the middle. Komets have a break. They head for center, snapping it deep into the zone. Thompson came up the far wall, kept alive, and they roll it out behind the net. Thompson can't get to it. He gets a good forecheck, ties it up, it came wide again. Turn back up ice, another good forecheck. Komets keep it alive again. Another drive in front.
Rebound.
Got another one.
2 rebounds.
Right in front of the net as that time Thompson was banging away. Here they come, back up ice, all the way to center. Driving to the Komet line is going to be Szydlowski. Heads to the corner behind the net. Picked off as Nagle wheels it all the way to center ice. Oh, get it back, guys. Attaboy up the middle. They're getting careless on their passes. And you don't want to do that early with this team or any time. But here they come. Look out, up the wall. Here we come as Szydlowski dumps it wide, and nobody caught it at the point in time. Now they're trying to move it up.
We got 2-on-1 now.
Belzile. He's there. Cross. Score!
There we are.
Komets get another one. It's Embach.
Embach will get it. They catch him at center ice. The defense pinched him. They get the puck up the ice to Belzile, up to him. He goes in on a 2-on-1, fakes the shot, threw it across the ice. Embach skates in, open side of the net, makes the shot. 2-0 Komets.
2:37 of the period. We're up 2-0, but that is nothing to be getting too overjoyed about. This is a tough team, and this is the very beginning of it all. But also, this is Komet hockey.
Hey, Komets fans, what's been a tradition in Fort Wayne for more than 50 years? Komet hockey, of course, and so has another homegrown favorite, Sunbeam bread. Baked right here in downtown Fort Wayne, delicious, nutritious Sunbeam bread has been making the best sandwiches for young Komets fans since 1957. Sunbeam is the best tasting white bread around, and kids love Sunbeam because it's softest and stays softest longest. So pick up a loaf of Sunbeam bread today and go Komets!
Komet Hockey is brought to you by Auto Owners Insurance and Gregory Associates in Fort Wayne.
Komets now after the puck has a good hard hit that time as the Komets move it around the wall. Look out front, nobody there. They pick it off. Now down in the corner. Good move there as Schaafsma took his guy off. Komets come back up the wall, right side. Lead pass good at the zone. In they go all the way deep left side. Around in front, feeding it off the wall. Drive
to the net
right
again.
In front of the net.
Rebound, score.
That time it was going to be Bourke with a goal.
Yep. Again, they threw it at the net, a loose puck in front. Bourke, nobody took him. He took a whack at it in the goaltender's pads. The rebound was there. He whacked at it again in the net. The Komets go ahead 3-0. 3:23, that goal.
And let's just keep them coming, guys. Wow, 3 goals in 3 minutes and 23 seconds.
Yeah, we'll have to see who got the assist. It came from the side, but Bourke was the one in front of the net whacking at it, and he finally got it in.
This is Komet hockey.
Aaron's has some really great news. Aaron's is offering 120 days same as cash. That's right, and here's how it works. Sign a new lease agreement, and you have a full 4 months. 120 days to pay Aaron's everyday low price. They even offer a 20% instant rebate if you purchase outright. 120 days same as cash. Not bad, huh? Just stop by or call to learn more. And remember, you don't need credit. All you need is Aaron's. And nobody beats Aaron's. Nobody.
Komet Hockey is brought to you by Auto Owners Insurance and Colligan & Company in Fort Wayne.
First fifth of the playoffs. It came at 3:23. Goaltender change. Berger is out of there. Oh, and the guy that is now is Owuya. O-W-U-Y-A. Owuya. Komets with it again, trying to get it in front of the net. Behind the net, Komets send it up the middle. Here's another one, can't play it. Getting away one more time. It's Thompson behind the net. They look right to the goal mouth, just wide. Here comes Thompson on the back check, runs his guy off the play. Komets break it up. Back inside the zone as it was Utah trying to move it around. The D-man Caton can't find a play. Now gets it back, moves out to center, dumps it into the zone hard, and off it comes. Forecheck played by Fort Wayne. Behind the net, it is going to be back up as Perlini wheels it out to center, and a blind pass that time didn't work. Here's Perlini, and he goes. He's out front. A drive and a save and hanging on.
Oh, yeah.
He got that one, made the save, and the fans applaud the fact he stopped one. Yeah. This 41 still to go, and we already chased their starting goaltender.
Yeah, and he had played 5 games, 3 wins and a loss, and a .220 goals against average. He was their hot goaltender that was playing well. Bourke has played 2 games, 1 win and 1 loss.
Goaltending changes scare me too.
Well, it's supposed to change the momentum a bit and try to make things happen the other way, but the little momentum we got going right now in a 3-goal lead, we'll take it.
Yeah, Belzile got it, couldn't hold it, and now back it comes. Almeida dumping it in for Utah, but the Komets got it back for a minute, couldn't finish the play, and here they come right back up ice. Almeida with a lead pass Fort Wayne zone. Weber skates it down, puts it way up in the air. It'll be chased down by the D-man going deep. Hardoa
walking in again.
Goes up front, shots. Oh! Who missed that one?
That was Thomas.
Thomas, yeah.
He was on his backhand, couldn't get it.
Here we go again. Another drive. Hanging on. Now they got it back. Couldn't finish it off. Broken up again that time. Nice move, Hamonic. Picked off. On the move again. Hardoa for the defense as Utah trying to come back. Fort Wayne
waved off
into the corner. No icing called. Komets take the pass, and up ice they come again. On the move, it's Crowder. Crowder's lead pass dumped into the zone, going hard to the corner. It's going to be Schaafsma. Couldn't finish it off. Wide open break. Winger left side. Higbee coming Fort Wayne line. Komets break it up again. Moving it out. Back to the Fort Wayne zone. Tipped wide. Intercepted Salt Lake. Back they come one more time. Good hit that time as the Komets bang away. That was going to be Crowder. Up ice they come. It's all the way where? At the Utah blue line. Now they're trying to open it up a little bit. Coming across the left D-man, Caton, moving to the Komet line. Onto Attaboy. Side of the net. Nagle says, I haven't felt that biscuit in a while. Let's grab it and hang on, which he did, taking the face-off with 14-14 left in the period.
Well, he hasn't got a shot on goal yet, so we've outshot him so far 7-0. And not much offense coming from the Grizzlies right now.
3-0 Komets. This is Komet hockey.
Elwood's Appliances is Fort Wayne's most trusted source for quality GE appliances. Family owned and operated, Elwood's Appliances has proudly served the Fort Wayne community for more than 40 years and is Fort Wayne's very own GE factory authorized scratch and dent appliance outlet. Get quality, service, and price that the big box stores just cannot provide. Whether you're looking for one appliance or a whole house full, look no further than Elwood's Appliances, 2808 Lower Huntington Road in Fort Wayne, and visit elwoodsappliance.com. Komet Hockey is brought to you by Auto Owners Insurance and Insurance and Financial Services in Auburn.
All right, getting the shot on goal, so Nagle's got a shot now to put on his resume. Faceoff will stay inside the Fort Wayne zone, and there was a little conversation that time between the defense and the Utah forward, and that would have been 23 Puskar. As he got the shot, he took a swat at Nagle on the way by, but didn't hit him. Komets get another draw, back up the wall, trying to move it out front. Now they're taken away nicely. Here's Thomas, lead pass, go for it quick. At the zone, into the Komet line, driven back to center ice. They get a good hit on their guy, and right now they hold up the Komet winger Embach a little bit. Down they come on the wall, and they go trying to protect the puck down in the corner. Komets have it. Here's Weber on his way, working back up ice. He lost it, but it's backed up nicely by Hamonic. He came to center, and it goes as dropping it in. Attaboy down the wall left side. Embach on the net. They get a shot kicked out of there by Oya, the goaltender. They keep it alive. Down in front again. Came loose. Komets had it.
We're going to get caught. Too many men on the ice.
Here we go. Did we get too many?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, we had. I was looking at what's going on. The guy was standing at center ice, running what to do. Too many men on the ice. Komets. And their type of little mistakes that can change momentum very quickly. First penalty of the game goes to the Komets.
All right. So the time 6:55, first power play of the night. It'll be Salt Lake or Utah with the face-off in the Fort Wayne zone to the left of Pat Nagle. 3-0 Komets. This is Komet hockey.
This is Scrap Chat with Max Hall, reminding you that while all metal has value, not all metal recyclers value you. At OmniSource, guys like me tell you what your metal's worth and how to make it worth even more the next time. Because we grind up and spit out scrap, not customers. Find freight advice and fair payment at an OmniSource yard near you in the Fort Wayne area. For locations and a list of metals we buy, visit OmniSource.com or call 855-OMNIBUY, 855-666-4289.
Komet Hockey is brought to you by Auto Owners Insurance and Gregory Associates in Fort Wayne.
Komets now with that power play trying to get a piece of it. They get a whistle, and the hand pass gets a whistle there. So we will go, I believe, outside the blue line for the next faceoff. Yep. Outside the Komet blue line, power play time, 1:29 still to run for the Utah Grizzlies. The score 3-0 Komets. Komet goals by Saul, Embach, and Bourke in the first 3:23 of the hockey game.
And the Komets doing a great job killing penalties in the playoffs. 19 of 22 they've killed off, so keep it going, guys.
Komets get another big face-off that time as Crowder goes in, picks it off. And what do we have? This one, we're into the bench.
Got deflected up into the bench, I believe.
All righty. Everything's fine. Face-off will stay this time inside the Fort Wayne zone to the right of Nagle. Power play with 1:23 still to go.
Got to win these draws. We saw how important that was the other night.
Saralt into the face-off now. He goes into the draw this time against Crowder. Crowds gets it again. They bump it up the wall, but first guy in is going to be the Grizzly D-man off the right point. Can't play it out front. Little give-and-go pass. Trying to find a man. Don't have him yet. Now they dump it off on the wall. This time it's going to be at the center ice. As Moore tried to set up his right point man, it's broken up. Almost stolen that time on the back check by Belzile. Here they come back to the Fort Wayne zone. Cross rink on the play, driving in hard right side. Serault can't shoot. Came to the net all the way around the corner as it's turned out nicely at the point. Turned alive, now cleared in the center ice, recovered by Szydlowski. He's all the way back at his own blue line. Komets change the penalty kill. Up they come, 40 seconds left as in it goes, trying to get by his man Szydlowski, but it's driven right back inside the Utah zone.
That was by Kyle Thomas. He goes to the bench for a change.
Here we come again. They have at least one rush coming at you. The D-man Taker coming into the zone for Utah, down behind the net. Here are the Komets, and nicely moved by Schaafsma all the way to center. Now we just have 15 seconds left on the call. Komets go cross rink. They've got it. Here they go into the zone. It is a drive. Schaafsma on the money. Picked off the goaltender Oya coming out, feeding back up the wall, drops it loose, and on the rush it's Taker for Utah coming to the Komet line. They look across the rink far side, off the wall. Steiner can't play.
All even, 5 on 5.
Almeida trying to play. He got scored.
He walked right out.
That time, I believe, went to Hayes.
Yeah, he walked right 91. Out. Walked out of the corner. Nobody checked him. Everybody was sort of looking to somebody else. Hayes walked out, looked, and went to the glove side, down low. They get their goal. It was not a power play goal. It was full-strength goal. And Utah gets on the board.
All right, we learned a quick lesson, and let's see how well we take it. They're on the board. It's now 3-1. That one came at 9:03. This is Komet Hockey.
Are you looking for a new truck this year? Look no further than your Chevy and GMC dealers. The redesigned 2016 models are made at the GM Fort Wayne Assembly Plant. The proud men and women of UAW 2209 put quality first when they build your truck. You'll see the quality shine when you buy a new 2016 Chevy or GMC pickup. Union labor puts quality on the road every day. UAW 2209 members continue that quality tradition. See it for yourself in your new truck, built by your friends and neighbors in the UAW.
Komet Hockey is brought to you by Auto Owners Insurance and Colligan and Company in Fort Wayne.
No, it was not a power play.
No, that's right. It was over. All right, another penalty.
Perlini tripping.
Yep. Perlini now. A trip call. And another power play coming up for Utah. And you cannot give these guys that kind of a break.
No,
back-to-back penalties.
Yeah, and they did not score on the power play, so that's a good thing about it. So we still got to work hard to kill it.
Scrambling at the net, up the wall they come, still trying to hold it in. Now driving it in behind the net as Gertson gets a piece of that one, but out at the point they've got it back. Now second man right point came cross rink, trying to get a shot away, no avail. As Puskar, the D-man, couldn't do it. All the way up top, they look again, got a man up top, it's blocked. Standing in the right place that time, Schaafsma. Here they come, back up the wall. Komets go after it on the boards, can't make it go. Here it comes, and they keep it alive. Nice move into the zone, hard Ratchuk, and he's the guy that can dangle it. Got a man in front again, right through the goal crease. Pick back up, out they come, all the way to the point, left side. Left point, driving it in again, Ratchuk. Ratchuk's got it.
Band on it, all the way.
As it goes length of the rink. 1:10 still to go, and boy, these goaltenders really headman that puck all the way to center. Here they come back. It's Moore coming up the left wall. Cross rink, wide open man on the left wing. The guy who scored the goal, Hayes, out front of the net. Komets have it. Take a good look and make sure. All right, Komets have a chance to get a break. Got to move it. Up the wall. Back inside the Utah zone. We're down to 45 seconds on the power play. 3-1, Komets lead. Up ice they come as Petro Nerio coming up with the play. Over center, drives it in the Komet corner. Up around the wall. Around they come. Clear again the length of the rink. Goaltender way out of his net, Oya, and then just leaves it for his D-man with 25 seconds left. They begin to roll. Coming, the big D-man Taker comes to center. And he goes wide, drops to the point, and they mishandle it briefly. Media couldn't make it go, and they get it up onto the screen, getting the whistle. And the faceoff will stay in the Fort Wayne zone. 13 seconds still left on the power play to the Utah Grizzlies. And the faceoff again comes outside the blue line.
13 seconds power play time outside the Comet blue line. Line change, and we're looking pretty good on killing these penalties right now.
8-4 the shots on goal now. Komets with that lead. As now it's taken away. Good move. Schaafsma just knocked it down and dumped it back inside the Utah corner. Nice hit down deep in the wall as Crowds bumps his guy good. Here they come at center. Really trying to hook it off. But they
all even. 5-on-5.
Look out. Hayes with a shot going wide. Picked out by Southorn. Back up the wall. Look out. Cross rink pass is good. Schaafsma over center. Waits. Finds it long in the far corner. Going after it is Bourke. Bourke can't play. Crowder's got it back. He's tied up. Komets have it out front. And a good move. Komets, look out. It goes on by. But Gertson in the corner pursued by Hayes. He's got it. Off the wall to Saul. Here's Cody. Came to center. Lead pass is good there. Poked away that time from Thompson. He's all over the place. And they come. Look out. Front of the net. Here they go. Nice save on the play and hanging on.
Right to the net.
Is going to be Nagle, and somebody crashed him down there again. Looks like they like to go for the goaltender.
Yeah, someone picked Thompson's pocket as he was trying to get, then gave him a little hook to knock him off the puck. That's where they took possession, and it became a very dangerous play as it went to the net.
All right, we're looking at 3-1 Komets, and this is Komet hockey.
You're grilling for everyone on game day, and people are hungry. More than that, they're hangry, and it's 95 degrees out, and they're thirsty. That's right, people are thrangry. They need to chill, and that gives you an idea. You remember Coors Light is filtered and bottled cold, so you pass some cold ones out. Suddenly, it's like they're snowboarding in the majestic Rocky Mountains, speeding away from the peaks of Thrangry and down the slopes of oh yes. So they make with the cheering and let you get with the grilling. Well done. Now it's time for your Coors Light. Coors Brewing Company, Golden, Colorado. Great beer, great responsibility.
Komet Hockey is brought to you by Auto Owners Insurance and Insurance and Financial Services in Auburn.
All right, back we come. Timeout is in. Face-off will be just outside the Fort Wayne blue line. 7:50 left here in the first period. Not a bad crowd here, but I was expecting more.
Yeah, I thought it'd be a little bigger, but that's a lot of hockey we've had in the last 2 weeks. And
this game won,
it
too.
gets pretty expensive for people 3 or 4 games in 2 weeks to go at it like this.
If you weren't paying my way, I couldn't afford it, Rob. All right, here we come, scrumming down the Fort Wayne.
Another penalty coming up
against Komets again.
Going to be cross-checking, I believe. The slashing it's going to be. In the corner.
We're taking dumb ones here.
Yeah, we just can't keep doing this. We got to skate and play going up and down the ice.
Broken stick. Who's got it? Saul?
No,
Thompson.
Yeah. He actually broke his stick on the play, so
the slash call came, wow, at 11:20. Or it's 12:20, correct?
Yeah. Only 4 shots on goal, and we've had to kill off 2 penalties so far.
Wow.
We're doing a good job killing the penalties, but that's not what we want to test. We want to test the offense. It was going pretty good in the first 4 or 5 minutes, and then all of a sudden the penalties started to slow us down again.
You know why? We quit skating, too.
Well, starting to push and shove.
Here we come back out. They couldn't clear it again. Yes, they do. Finally cleared. As Kyle Thompson got enough of it to shove it down inside the Utah zone. Back on the attack, Taker, the big D-man, comes to center. Fort Wayne zone. Good back check. Komets broken up, dumped nicely out to center with an offside call. As batting away at that one with Schaafsma and managed to clear it. But the faceoff will still stay outside the Fort Wayne blue line. Power play, the third straight power play. They haven't scored on one, but they're 3-1. Their first goal was right at the expiration of that power play.
Yeah, and we score 3 goals in first 7 shots on goal. We've had 1 shot on Oahu, and everything slowed down on the offense.
Here we come, Komets. It's Gertson all the way up the wall, driving it in behind. Whoa, the Utah net. Oh, yeah, with the puck, Gurns back off. Defensively, Taker comes to center, drops it off, gets it on a given goal. Nicely broken up, as standing up was Cody Saul. Back they come now, trying to move it again. Steiner coming into his defense, back to Taker. Taker spins away, out they break. Steiner with the puck on a given goal. And he walks, second man in, they missed the chance at the net. And he was all, Steiner was all over the goaltender. Here we come, back up ice. Cody Saul shoved him off. Look out, they got a man out front again. Here we come, look out, Taker off behind the net trying to set it up. Came wide of the net again. Good contact, Komets, and cleared to center ice. Up for the biscuit now is going to be Pietronieri. Drops it back off on a given goal. It's Saralt coming loose into the Fort Wayne zone. Wide left side, cut him off. Cody has the big Russian Krushelnevsky on the play. Can't get it. They bang away down in the corner as Gertson all set to line somebody up.
Yeah, well, he pushed the guy from the net, kept him away from the goaltender, Nagle, and started pushing and shoving a little bit, but no response from the Grizzly player, and no. You can't be a one-man pushing match.
That was Moore who figured, no. And you can't afford to let that stuff get going. Discipline. We've already had enough non-disciplinary stuff. 38 seconds still to go on the third power play of the period so far for Utah. They have one goal, but none on the power play. Here we come, back into the faceoff. Moore, who'd been in that little scrum behind the net, goes into the draw, and he'll be set for the faceoff against Belzile. Off to the left of Nagle. Here they come, scrumming for the puck deep in the zone. They're still after it, can't get it. Up top, trying to get a shot away. It's screened, nobody's shooting yet. They look away, half wall left side. They got a man cross rink shot. Attaboy Nags. That was a good save because he snapped it.
Yeah, they got some good passing there from the left all the way over to the right side. The man moving towards the net. One-timer. Meigs slides across and takes it off the chest and holds on.
He had a lot of space to work in.
25 seconds still in the power play, and they're starting to come close on these shots.
6:05 left in this period. Power play, we see we can't kill this one off with another face-off. Now it's Schaafsma looking for the draw. He's into the battle this time. Gets it behind the net, and Weber sends it back up ice, and it bounced nicely out to neutral ice. With the puck, looking to move it, is Barry up the defense on the power play. Moves it center. They give him room in the zone, but a good strong back check kept it alive. Out it comes, though. Point right side. Cross rink trying to set it up. Ratchuk. He's dangling with it. He can't get it yet. He's still looking. Snaps it off left side. Nice going.
Shot. Save. Rebound.
Whoa, baby. And the loose puck they missed.
All even again.
Here we come. Komets on the move. 2-on-1.
Crowder.
Into the zone. Crowder's got help. Second man.
That's out.
Let's go. Wow.
Up and over the net.
Right over the top, and he had a half a net to shoot at.
He was a trailer coming in on the play. It was a 3-on-2. Schaafsma let the shot go, hit somebody in front, went over the net. Good try, good shot. All even, 5-on-5.
Face-off staying inside the Utah zone, and shots on goal 8-7 as the Grizzlies have
they pick some up.
They've had 3 power plays to get shots on, and they've gotten some. All right. Back we come one more time. Cheek now to the draw. Tries to grab it from Puskak. It's wide of the net. Came where? Right off the screen. Komets get it back. Here we come down the wall. Hanging on now. Working hard is Perlini. Perlini tied up, trying to move away. Up comes the puck. Bounced off the wall by Nodell, and Nodell sends it to center ice. Foot race on for this one. Back goes Beaupre. Nails his guy hard, but look out. Man in front of the net. Komets are there. The high man intercepted. It's Perlini coming across. Backhands it in wide of the Utah goal. Komets in a line change. On the forecheck, Perlini stays on it. His guys get moved around, and they still wait for it. Everybody moving. They're hanging the other guy all the way back at the other blue line. They're sacrificing the whole zone. Everybody changed. Now we're ready. Last guy was Almeida coming out into the Fort Wayne zone. Deep in the corner, leg it to the wall. Back they come. No icing on the play. Komets get it. Back up the wall right side. Cross ring pass on a bad pass. Interference. No call made.
They both collided.
Here we come, down in the zone. The Komets back up the play. Embach feeds it wide.
Penalty coming up
in the corner.
to the
Here
Grizzlies.
Come the Komets. Pick back up. Komets cross ring. Here they go. Nice spinorama that time.
Got the goalie out, the extra attacker.
Side of the net, can't play it. Here we come looking. Up top, it's blocked. Komets keep it alive. At the net, just wide. Komets after it. Saul drives it back in the corner. Komets feed off the left wall. Belzile on the half wall left. Here they come.
Walking out.
In front of the net. Belzile there. No, and
Embach missed the open net.
Yep. Here we come again. Picked up by Thomas. Up the slot. Embach out at the point, right side. Soul. Back to the Komets and move to center.
We've got the goalie out, the extra attacker. It's a delay.
Now
they
here's
can't get the
Embach
puck.
looking for a daylight. Up the middle. Here we come again.
Yeah,
into the
too much
zone.
fancy.
And the whistle blows as it's touched up by Taker. The penalty call will be to Utah, and it came at 16:23.
Interference, they're going to call it.
And it will be assessed
91.
to Hayes, the goal scorer.
Interference. Power play, Komets, first of the game.
Interfere with us, you're going to pay, Rob, eh?
Well, we got a power play. Let's see if we can make it work. We pretty well had a power play there as we got Nagles out of the net, and all of a sudden we got the extra attacker and had a good scoring chance.
But two of our snipers each miss a half a net. Here we come. This will be Perlini back into the faceoff. Ready, set. Gets the draw down the corner as it's Thompson turning it out to the point. Gets away. Look out. After a cheek, he's good. Makes the move. Here he goes cross ring. Bounce pass to the defense. Into the zone we come again. Southie, don't be last man, please. Spread it out. Somebody back him up. Here we come into the zone. 3:15 left. He finds some daylight. Here he goes right side. And Perlini just has to shovel it all the way into the corner. In goes Thompson. Thompson checked his man hard. Puck came back in at center, played by Szydlowski. Here's Sid. Cross rink, and who's got it? Second man in. Here we come again. Cheeks goes wide left. Turn to the point. From the point. By one. Into the corner. Szydlowski. Can't find his guy. Still can't find him. Out at the point. Left point. Trying to make a look. On the half wall. Right. Perlini there. Back up top. Looking for Southie. Doesn't have it. They got a man tied up. But he's right in the middle of the box. Here we come again. On the half wall again. It's Thompson taking a look. Up top, Southorn. At the net, it just went wide left side. Szydlowski was breaking to the net, and it bounced right over him. Now the puck cleared back in the Komet corner. Nagle out to play it. 2:30 left in the period. 50 seconds left in the Komet power play. They got at least two more rushes coming if they get it on. They change the power play. Here they come. Back up ice. Good lead pass. Gertzen in the goal. He leads it off all the way to Thomas. Here's Kyle up top. You got to send it off half wall left. He does. Here we come cross rink as Bourke can't play. Gertzen can't play. Here we come cross rink.
Too many passes. Take the shot, guys.
That time. Now they got to send it deeper. Here goes Bourke. He's down front. Oh, and it deflected. They were going for Belzile and just deflected in the nick of time by
Get back,
Nagle.
get back. You get
Here
caught.
They come wide man right side. They get a man out front. Nice defensive move, Komets.
Yeah, Nagle might have got a piece of that.
Man alive, as the Ike coming up with it, they managed to get a piece of him. And we have a whistle on the plate. What do you have, an offside?
I think it hit the goaltender, went up into the screen, so it would come out and stay inside the Komet zone.
Okay,
you got to watch them. They broke out 2-on-1, and they had some speed. We don't want to get trapped shorthanded again.
Hey, this is Fort Wayne Komet hockey, folks.
Midwest Gloves and Gear is always in full bloom and boasts a broad line of garden gloves and accessories that suit any gardener's needs. Midwest's full garden gloves product line features a wide variety of yard and garden gloves, all in the latest fashion-forward designs and colors. The garden accessories line features garden tools, hats, kneeling pads, bags, footwear, and much more to help make sure your garden always stays in full bloom. From head to toe, Midwest Gloves and Gear has you covered, and we've been growing with you for over 50 years. Midwest Gloves and Gear, Chillicothe, Missouri. Komet Hockey is brought to you by Auto Owners Insurance and Gregory Associates in Fort Wayne.
Szydlowski. Szydlowski.
While we were away, Szydlowski, the goal. Schaafsma will have an assist.
Yeah, it was after the power play, so it was a full-strength goal. Komets got the puck in the corner. Schaafsma dug it out. Got it to Szydlowski. Szydlowski from this angle, a quick wrist shot just inside the post on the glove side. We go ahead 4-1, and that's a good one.
Well, you put Sid that spot in the slot, baby. Mark it down. Snapped it. Big goal for the K's.
1847.
Momentum was just beginning a little bit for Utah.
Well, after killing off those penalties, then we get a power play. We don't score enough. We had some chances. We come back strong. 4-1 Komets.
Komets in control with the puck up the wall, unable to handle it that time, Thomas, but the Komets go in. Belzile sends it in behind the net. Take back.
1 minute remaining in the first period. 1 minute.
So Taker coming up, trying to muddle out of his zone. Out the center.
Goal. He is fourth in the playoffs, scored by number 19, Szydlowski. Assisting on the goal, number 29, Will Weber. And number 22, Jamie Schaafsma.
All right, Schaafsma, Weber. Here we come. Komets a fight for it on the forecheck, working hard in the zone, tying him up. Clock runs, 35 seconds still left in the period. It comes to center ice, knocked down by Belzile. Sends to his D. Up back wall comes Saul. Cody now going deep, feeds cross rink. Up it comes in. On the move at center. The big guy, Bourke, into the zone, wide of the net. Going after it. Icing called as Sid couldn't get there in time. 19 seconds left in the period. And I'm sure Sid was happy to get that. His folks motored down from Detroit. Got here just in time to start.
Yeah, nice quick wrist shot. His style right there. Top of the circle. Took a nice pass from out of the corner. Schaafsma right on the stick. And boom. Quick wrist shot off the post in the net. Thank you.
Let's keep it going now.
Important face-off in the Komet zone. 19 seconds. Perlini.
Puskar looking for the draw. He's popped off the play, and here come the point man. Right side drive.
On
nice
the net.
save
Come
again.
on, guys. Win those
Nagle's
draws.
on that one. Wide of the net. Komets with it again. Embach working his way. 8 seconds. Slides a soft one down in the corner. Good move, Mikey. No icing. Recovered there as Barry off the defense moving back, and he realized there's no time left. Good time to just wait and get a buzzer and do it next time. So at the end of 4-1 Komets over the Utah Grizzlies, and this is Fort Wayne Komet hockey.
Here's some good policy from your local independent agent and Auto Owners Insurance. When you insure your home and car with us, you receive a multi-policy discount. And when you add Auto Owners Life Insurance, you get a special discount on your home and car insurance. Auto Owners Insurance will save you money on all of the insurance you already have. Now that's good policy. Auto Owners Insurance, the no-problem people.
For all your insurance needs, visit Gregory Associates in Fort Wayne.
Want to live a healthier life? You don't need to train for a marathon to do it. Even small changes can help you feel better. And at Parkview, it all starts with one word. Go. Go for a walk. Go spend time with friends. Go do something simple right now to improve your well-being and take the Parkview Go Challenge. It's all about creating balance in your life. Mind, body, spirit, and community. For more healthy ideas, log on to parkviewgo.com. Parkview, your partner in health.
If you're looking for a way to see the Komets for less, then you'll want to read all about it. Find coupons on Komet ads in print editions of the Journal-Gazette and News Sentinel for seats in the Fort Wayne newspaper's extra section for only $8. Save $5 per ticket with your extra section coupon. For more information, check the latest edition of the Journal-Gazette or News Sentinel, or visit Fort Wayne Newspapers downtown on Main Street. Pick up your coupon today for extra special savings on the Komets, courtesy of the Fort Wayne Newspapers Extra Section. Komet Hockey is brought to you by Auto Owners Insurance and Colligan & Company in Fort Wayne.
What a first period. The Komets scored 3 goals in the first 3 minutes and 23 seconds. Cody Soul at 32 seconds. We got Cheek, and the other assist that time went to the Komet rookie, who's going to be something else, Bourke. That was 1-0. And then Embach came back, assisted by Belzile and Szydlowski at 2:37. Bourke scored his 5th of the playoffs, assisted by Cheek at 3:23. And then here we go. First of all, too many men bench minor Komets. That came at 6:55. Hayes then scores, but it was just beyond the power play time at 9:03 to make it 3-1. Then Perlini at 9:29 a trip. 12:20 Thompson had a slash. At 16:23 Hayes picks up interference. The Komets come back. It was not a power play goal. Szydlowski at 18:47, as it was Schaafsma, and the other assist went to Will Weber, and we lead a 4-1 match here at the end of 1 period of play. Maybe almost a little unexpected, pleasantly surprising. They worked real hard, lost their mo for a minute, then they seem to be getting it back, and you cannot let up for a moment with this Salt Lake Hockey Club, as the Utah Grizzlies are a tough outfit. So, 4-1 Komets after 1. This is Komet Hockey.
5 years ago, I was diagnosed with cancer, but thanks to advances in treatment, I survived. And when I look back and see how far I've come, you'd think the last thing on my mind would be a checking account. But a new checking account at Fifth Third Bank can help fund Stand Up to Cancer and their cutting-edge research. This groundbreaking initiative is helping save lives. Like, for instance, my life. Learn more at 53.com/SU2C. Fifth Third Bank, the curious bank.
Member FDIC, Stand Up to Cancer is a program of the Entertainment Industry Foundation, a 501c3 charitable organization.
Emergency Radio Service is the official radio provider for the Fort Wayne Komets. Communicating with your fleet of vehicles across the state of Indiana just got easier and safer. Turbo Connect from ERS is a wide area two-way radio system offering talk, text, and GPS fleet management throughout most of Indiana. Turbo Connect meets Department of Transportation regulations for hands-free communications and gives you the peace of mind that you can communicate with your fleet without distraction. Reach out to ERS at 260-747-0584. That's 260-747-0584 or online at www.trboconnect.com.
Hey, it's Matt McKibben from Glenbrook Dodge Chrysler Jeep Ram, where we make the car buying experience fun and exciting. We get you the right car at the right payment that's right for you. It's our spring clearance event where we have over 30 brand new Chrysler 200 in stock, and we're selling each one of them for over $7,000 off MSRP. You can get a great car nicely equipped for $7,000 off. You're buying it for $19,661. It's all month long during our spring clearance event, so come get a Dodge Boy deal under the giant American flag or jump online at GlenbrookDodge.com.
This is Casey Shirey, sales manager from Glenbrook Dodge Chrysler Jeep Ram, and we have the largest selection of vehicles to choose from. Shop 700 vehicles on GlenbrookDodge.com, and you can buy with confidence knowing all of our pre-owned vehicles are expertly inspected, and many of them come with a factory warranty. If you don't see what you want, let me know. I can get it for you. So come get a Dodge Boy deal at Glenbrook Dodge Chrysler Jeep Ram on Coliseum Boulevard under the giant American flag in Fort Wayne, and always online at GlenbrookDodge.com.
Auto Care on the Go is auto care that comes to you. We built our business from the ground up based on integrity and honesty. Your vehicle will be professionally repaired on site by Auto Care on the Go. Our certified master mechanic team has over 28 years of auto repair experience. Auto Care on the Go will repair your vehicle and your activities never stop. Call 574-200-9945 or visit www.autocareonthego.com. Auto Care on the Go. Proud sponsors of the Komets, an auto mechanic service to fit your busy life.
WOWOAM Fort Wayne.
Time for the Tim Hortons Coffee Break Intermission Report. Presented by Tim Hortons, the official coffee and donuts of the Komets.
Well, let's see. We were yakking here, and I kind of lost track of the spot count, but we don't care because whatever we start with when we come back, that's where we're going to begin it. But the beginning has now come. Komet President Michael Franke on the scene, and you've got to be surprisingly happy 4-1 at the end of one against the team equality of Utah.
Yeah, it is a surprise, and but I'll tell you, they had a heck of a tough trip getting here, and you know, they were in Colorado earlier in the week, and I believe they stayed there for the extra day until they figured out where they were going. They flew into Indianapolis yesterday. They I think were lacking transportation to get from Indianapolis to Fort Wayne, so we had to get that taken care of to get them up here. And then, of course, here in Fort Wayne this weekend, you've got the Gym Rats basketball tournament and the big indoor soccer tournament. And there are kids and families from all over the United States and Canada here in Fort Wayne this weekend. So we were lucky to get them a hotel room, 15 hotel rooms here in Fort Wayne.
Wow.
It looked like we were going to have to put them down in Warren, Indiana, which is about 35 miles south of here.
Yeah.
But you can't get in a hotel this weekend here in Fort Wayne, which is wonderful.
It's amazing because everybody who thinks they're going to be president is going to be here this weekend.
That's true. All the presidential candidates are coming, too.
Except Hickory Dickory Hillary.
Well, but Bill's coming on Monday.
Oh, thank God Willie's in.
Yeah, Willie's coming in on Monday. So you've got Trump,
Cruz is coming back. He was here yesterday. You got him coming back. You got Bernie Sanders at IPFW. Trump's here Sunday afternoon, I think at 4.
We're the warm-up back for the next.
We're the warm-up, yeah. And then Bill Clinton's at McMillan Park facility on Monday afternoon. So, I mean, Fort Wayne's on the map, man.
That's right.
Yeah.
We're going to make it go.
Hey, Willie. But my sister lives in Chicago, and she keeps sending me emails saying, boy, Fort Wayne is getting a lot of talk on the national media. And I said, well, yeah, they're all coming here right now.
Well, at least somebody else is broadcasting out of here except us.
Yeah, that's right.
No, I mean, it makes you proud of Fort Wayne because you live here and you know what a great city it is, what great people there are.
And for the first time in years, Indiana means something.
It does, and I think the more people see us and see how we live, the more they appreciate and maybe admire the fact they wish they could live like we do.
Yeah.
We're not rich, but we got a nice city. It's nice, slow pace in the place.
Good place to be. A great place to be.
And some...
see, that was the old Whoa-Whoa tagline.
Oh, I was going to sing the jingle.
Yeah, well, I wish you wouldn't.
Well, I couldn't carry a tune in a leaky bucket, says Jay. But here we go. Cody Saul, and again the story is, as they always preach, if you don't want to do it, throw it on the net.
Yeah, and he did.
32 seconds in, it rattled in.
Yeah.
2:37, Embach gets his first goal on a beautiful setup from Belzile.
Yep.
And Mikey was overdue.
Yeah.
We didn't need him in the first session.
No, well, actually, we could have used him a couple of times.
Yeah, but look at the nice overtime.
Yeah, exactly.
And then, of course, finally, I still think this Bourke is going to be one of the heroes of the whole playoff.
Yeah, he's got great speed.
Eh?
He's smart. He's really smart. And we've got our Colorado contingency in here tonight,
good.
And you know, they're keeping a close eye. And you look at Mason Gersten is really a good, strong defensive prospect.
Has he come a long way?
He's come a long way. At 6'4", 200 and some odd pounds, I think he's obviously got a future with him. And you know, then Sid scored the goal, the fourth goal there. And truthfully, Embach and Thompson both should have had goals into empty nets. It really should be 6-1 right now.
I know it.
Yeah.
But thank you for 4.
Yeah, we'll take the 4.
The hockey gods are smiling.
But you know what? What's on the board right now? That dreaded 3-goal lead.
I know it.
And you know,
we get one in a hurry.
We got to make sure that we got to make sure we come out hard here in the second period, because they have a quick team, they have an offensive team, as they displayed against Colorado last round. Well, I think they scored 29 goals.
They're the leading goal scorers in the playoffs per game.
So we got to be real careful with that.
They're so quick up front. They're small and quick. And they've got that Mike Ratchuk back there on the power play.
And it scares you.
And he's not a great defensive player.
No.
But he's so good with the puck.
Yep.
The power play is his forte.
Yep.
And he dangles and dekes and dodges. And
yep.
He passes the puck any way he has to. I've always liked the guy from the days he played here.
Yeah, he was here for that one season, and he's a great offensive player. And but yeah, this game is no way over.
No.
You know, I was kind of getting concerned. Hey, they rattled the post. That could have made it 3-2 with about 6 minutes to go. So they're a fast team. One thing that I think we have to do with these guys is, you know, there's an old line that says, "Oh, you can't hit what you can't catch." Well, I don't believe that. They're a fast team. We got to hit them. We got to hit them.
And it used to be in the old days, if you couldn't catch him, the forward would forecheck him down the wall till he got to Terry Pembroke, and Pembroke hip check him and put him up in the seat.
That's right, and that's what you got. You got to slow him down a little bit, and we got to stay out of the penalty box. We had 3.
That was unreal.
Pretty dumb penalties there.
They were
first period.
They were, and I'm sure Gary is going, "Oh, geez, come on now."
Yeah.
And we were fortunate. We dodged 2 bullets in the power play.
Yeah.
And we got. They never scored on the power play. Thank you.
Yeah.
And then Sid kind of gave us a little space there in 1947.
Yeah. That was big. That was a big goal. And you know, we were looking at the stats today, and Cincinnati was 1 for 35 on the power play.
I know it.
Had they been 2 for 35, we may not be here tonight.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Those overtime games.
Yeah.
Exactly right.
Yeah. So I mean, that's how close all this stuff is.
Well, I'll say right now, Cyclones, thank you very much.
Yeah, it was a heck of a series.
Like Gary said, he said, I've got the utmost respect for him. He said, when you play a team literally dead even in 7 games, only one blowout.
Yeah.
And I think that was the blowout that gave us the momentum.
Yeah.
8-0 for our first win in the series.
Yeah.
Unheard of.
I think it all of a sudden put question in their mind.
Yep.
And gave us that little extra push.
That's what turned the teamwork back on
yeah.
when the flow began.
Yeah, I agree. And you know what? Jamie Schaafsma has done an outstanding job as the captain of this team, saying all the right things and then going out on the ice and doing it. And
well, especially, Mike, when Gary makes him the 10th forward, he's your captain.
Yeah.
But like he said to me, Gary, he said, when I've seen what Schaafsma's done,
yeah.
He said he knew, I told him, even though you're going to be the 10th forward, you're going to be playing on at least 3 different lines in every position.
And all the time and killing penalties and getting the face-offs and all that.
Look how strong he's been. Look at the points he's gotten wherever he's been.
No, it's been a real good move, and but I like the way Jamie talks, and you know, he's not a yeller, he's not a screamer, he doesn't stand in the locker room and pontificate.
And he puts his money where his mouth is.
That's right, and you know, he just like the old days, the veterans, when they come in early, it just takes them a while to get going.
That's right.
Yeah.
You forget the guy's 30-something.
Yeah, I remember back in the old days, you'd get guys in here and like a Robin Bala, and you'd look at him and say, hey, you're getting off to a slow start. And he'd kind of wink at you and say, well, he said, the first 10 days or 10-day games are training camp for me.
Or, Mike, don't worry, right after Christmas.
I'll be going, man. So,
oh, God, I hope I'm close enough to get a playoff.
Yeah, hopefully I get a couple of goals between now and Christmas.
Amen for that. Well, it's a real solid first period here, but you're right, Mike. With this hockey club, as explosive as they are, you don't count on anything unless you have the lead at the final buzzer.
That's right. That's right. And I got to say one thing, and I mentioned this to George Drysdale earlier. Steve was listening to the game the other night and heard your interview with George. And Steve thought that it was one of the most wonderful interviews that he had ever heard, and just talking about everything.
And the memories with you guys is complete.
The closeness, and probably more than any of us, Steve would remember a lot of that stuff.
Yeah.
But the funny thing is I remembered that tonight coming into the building, and I had 2 or 3 people come up to me, and I know George had 2 or 3 people come up to him and say the exact same thing.
Great. George
how
felt
wonderful.
So good about that.
Yeah, how wonderful it was.
So you saved the best for the right time.
There you go. There you go. It was great, though, and everybody enjoyed it. And in the end, that's what Comet hockey has always been about.
Amen. You put the period on it, Michael. Thank you so much for stopping by.
Period. Oh, you mean I'm
a little bit
period?
Too.
Oh, you mean I'm done?
Yeah.
Thanks, Bob.
We'll be back in just a moment. This is Comet Hockey.
With 16 locations throughout the state, Ruoff Home Mortgage is proud of our hometown Komets team and proud of our roots. For more than 30 years, we've helped thousands of Hoosier families establish their roots with a mortgage loan. When you need a mortgage that is simple and straightforward from a name you can trust, be sure to stop by any of our offices or go to www.ruoff.com. Ruoff Home Mortgage is licensed by the Indiana DFI. License 10994. This is not an offer for extension of credit or a commitment to lend. Equal housing lender.
Bros, Jake, Kenny, and Paul.
I got next, okay?
I guess. They may seem like just a bunch of couch potatoes, but rest assured, something profound is about to take place. Because at any moment now, Jake, Kenny, and Paul will crack open an energizing can of Mountain Dew Kickstart. And regular bros, they will be no more. Holy moly, it's happening! The exhilarating blast of dew and juice is entering their mouths and percolating through every facet of their existence. Before you know it, they'll be rolling on out of here, sliding across the dance floor as if it was strewn with the peels of bro-nanas. Then this trio will spend the rest of their waking hours whispering sweet, sweet broetry into the ears of any dame that will listen. And listen they shall. These guys are bro-fessionals. Let's do this. We're coming, world! It all starts with a kick. Mountain Dew Kickstart with dew, juice, and just the right amount of kick. Now available in 6 flavors that taste good. Yum.
If you're driving down the road and your car dies at the light, you know you've got to make it here, 'cause we can make it right. Bumping down the road, transmission's about to blow. We're the ones to fix it right with a name to know. Russ Moore. Russ Moore Transmission. We're here to get you going.
If you suspect a transmission problem, come in and talk to the trusted leader in customer service for over 50 years, Russ Moore Transmission.
Russ Moore. Russ Moore Transmission. We're here to get you going.
Call Russ Moore at 482-9414. We're on Coliseum Boulevard West and in Warsaw. Or visit us at russmore.com.
The brand new Bar 145 is now open on North Clinton Street right beside Baker Street, and you can enjoy gourmet burgers and even build your own with over 200,000 combinations. Their menu also offers classic bar dishes that have been kicked up a notch. This is the hottest new bar in town with excellent food, craft beers, and perfectly aged bourbon, plus a custom-built patio. The atmosphere is ambient and energetic with live entertainment from the best bands in the Midwest every Friday and Saturday night. Bar 145 is Fort Wayne's first gastropub. Bar 145, burgers, bands, and bourbon.
Whether you're attending college for the first time, hoping to complete the degree you put on hold, or thinking about pursuing a graduate degree to take your career further, your goals are possible at Indiana Wesleyan University. Attend class at our Fort Wayne location or online and reach your full potential without sacrificing your personal priorities. Your future is waiting at iwudegrees.com. IWU. Anything is possible.
Time for the Tim Hortons Coffee Break Intermission Report. Presented by Tim Hortons, the official coffee and donuts of the Komets.
Komets now work their way back to center ice. This game is underway again, and we're already in it a minute, so nothing has happened except back and forth and an icing call against the Komets, and the face-off back in the Fort Wayne zone with the score 4-1 Fort Wayne. That all at the end of one period of play. Well, Komets win the shot chart in the first period 10-9, and the scoreboard 4-1.
Yeah, and it's nice to have their coach have to worry about making adjustments more than us right now. So other than staying out of the penalty box, do what we did in the first period, guys. Keep going.
Well, Gary, I happened to hear a little bit of his pregame, and that's what he said. We don't know anything about these guys, therefore, what we're going to do is play our game, and let's feel them out. It's going to maybe be changing at every period, but at this point in time, we'll just do our game and make them come to us.
We're going to get a penalty there.
We did or didn't?
Well, I think so, yep.
Yeah.
Who came around?
Weber will take a minor penalty for delay
came around
game.
and went on its edge, and he shot the puck up the boards, went straight over the glass, and he's going to find himself in the penalty box for delay a game. Power play situation again, and as we say, anyway, we find a way to get a penalty. We find it.
Yeah, that was too bad.
Man short, Komets. First minute of the period.
Okay, hang on. Here we go. Let's see where we go from here. This is Komet hockey.
On the ice, on the court, or on the field, the Orthopedic Hospital and Fort Wayne Orthopedics are there to provide complete orthopedic care for injured athletes or weekend warriors. Fort Wayne Orthopedics and the Orthopedic Hospital and Lutheran Health Network, official sports medicine provider for the Komets and an integral part of Fort Wayne sports for over 20 years. Go where the pros go. The Orthopedic Hospital and Fort Wayne Orthopedics are a dedicated team of sports medicine specialists, licensed trainers, and therapists, specially trained to keep you in the game.
The destination is yours with Excursions Trailways Motor Coach Company. Excursions Trailways operates trips from Indiana and Ohio to destinations in the continental U.S. and Canada. Excursions is the proud official motor coach provider of the Komets, Tin Caps, IPFW, and St. Francis. They provide excellent customer service and clean, well-maintained coaches with courteous professional drivers. Choose your destination and give Excursions a call at 260-485-6167 or visit them on the web at excursionstrailways.com. Komet Hockey is brought to you by Auto Owners Insurance and Gregory Associates in Fort Wayne.
Get out. Here we come. Komets clear the puck on the faceoff all the way back inside the line. Power play again as Weber takes a delay game, shooting the puck out of the surface. Here they come. 4-1 Komets. They're looking to get closer. Offside play as beating the puck across the line. Krushelneski. He was what you call a Russian forward.
Well, I don't know why the linesman blew the whistle. It was a delay offside, and our man had the possession of the puck. I don't know why he doesn't wait until they clear the zone and then go from there. But anyways, he blows the whistle. A faceoff will be outside the Komet zone. 1 minute and 22 seconds. Power play.
Line change out for them. But the power play, Signer. He's into the faceoff against the Komets as it was, I should say, Crowder with a draw. Now they flip it right. Oh, short hop on the front of the net. And oh yeah, I had to make a little move on that one. Here they come behind the net one more time. 1 minute still left in the power play. It's Hayes at center into the zone, trying to get a guy going wide out front. Can't get the play. Hanging on. Sent to the corner nicely by the D-man. Here come the Komets back up top. Couldn't get the shot away. They score.
There they go.
On the rebound. We lost the front of the net completely.
17.
And it
Snyder.
came at 2:02.
2:02. Just like you say,
Steiner.
we lost possession of the puck. Szydlowski actually fell down, reached out to try to whack it somewhere, and it went right to the Grizzly player, threw it to the side where Snyder was. He cut to the front of the net, got Nagle reaching for it, snuck it in the short side, and they get a power play goal at 2:02.
4-2 the score right now.
Playoff scored by number 17. Second of the playoff scored by number 17, TJ Steiner. Assisting on the goal, number 91, Ryan Hayes. Time goal.
Hayes got the assist. He got the first goal. And the lead cut back to 2 as President Michael Franke said, look at the board, that dreaded 3-goal lead.
Yeah, well, we'll take that any time you give it to me.
Amen. Yeah. Here we come. Komets try to move it away, but a little careless with the puck again. Here they go. Oh, boy. Standing up nicely that time. Weber turned it all the way into the corner. Nagle fired behind the net. Komets have it up top. Here we go. Drive. Save on the play. As Oya was right in the right place at the right time. Back checking hard. Another penalty against the Komets. Another bad mistake on a tripping call.
Yep, we reached out again.
Wow, yeah.
Reached out, got the stick out there, and it got underneath the guy's foot. Down he goes.
Wow, that time Belzile.
Belzile will get it.
So the penalty is a trip. And we're trying hard to give it away right now.
We are.
And right now, give this team momentum. And we're going to have to put our seatbelts on, I'll tell you.
Yeah. Hooking, they call it.
They did? Okay.
Yep, hooking. Face off in the Komet zone. Short-handed again. Komets.
All right, back we come. Into the draw. Off to the right-hand side on the corner is Schaafsma. He got the draw. Bad pass around the wall. And finally, nicely touched and tipped by Szydlowski back inside the Utah zone. Grizzlies up with the puck. Here's Hardua moving out. Now has to spin away on the forecheck. Got it back, looking. Can't come. All the way at center now. Ratchuk dancing into the zone. Komets get it. Fired. Oh, and they stall that time. Just put it right back into the check. Now they put it long all the way inside the Utah zone again. Taker off the defense, coming up with it, and they have a rush on the goal. At center, lead pass. Hayes gets his wide guy left. Komets have it again and drive it the length of the rink.
We play the body on them and play it clean. We'll bang them around pretty good, but you got to keep it clean.
Here we come. Back up again. Taker starts the rush. Lead pass to Hayes. Hayes to the Komet line. All the way left. Lost it at the neutral zone. They walk right in, trying to get a play. Can't get it. All the way up top. There's a drive. Way to go out front. Cleared the length of the rink on a good move that time by the D-man. Southie just swept at the length of the rink. So the power play, 50 seconds still to go. 4-2 Komets with a couple. Here's Ratchuk dangling his way, drops off to the trailer, coming wide right side into the zone, hard buried to the line, broken up and sent back to the Utah blue line. Ratchuk with it again. Ratchuk looking, trying to find help, drops it off. Second man through is Suralt coming to center, chased off by Embach. Here they come, back in the Fort Wayne zone. Take a look up the far wall. Off the wall, back it comes, knocked down again.
Cheeks,
you got room, Cheeks. He did a nice move.
Play.
Took a look, found the wide open ice, and put it back in the corner. We have 12 seconds left in the power play. Behind the net, Embach on the forecheck, almost steals, but up they come. Moving to center ice now, coming into the zone. Caton can't get it off, rips a long pass. Wide. Komets back out to center again. We got a race going on this one. The goaltender wins it.
It's all even.
Oh,
now,
did he come out?
5-on-5.
Oh, yeah. Came back hard on that one. Komets at the line.
Here we go. They get one. Grierson wants to go with
right
the guy.
Now, Gertson says, you want to do it, here's our chance.
He won't go. Grierson walks away from it. They get a penalty, and that's it.
Keep your gloves
14.
on, buddy.
No, he don't want any part of them.
No.
Yeah.
So the penalty call will go against Moore.
That's what we're going to run into. They're going to be guys that aren't going to want to scrap. They're going to be little treat.
And the time of the call, 4-5-2.
And Grierson gets himself sucked into it too by doing what he did.
And Gertson got it too.
Yeah. They got the original cross-checking to Grierson, and Grierson, he wanted, that was enough. Come on, let's go. And the guy just kept his gloves on and baited him into a penalty.
Had one bang in there.
For Utah's number 14, Brian Moore. 2 minutes cross-checking. For the Komets, number 45, Mason Gertson. 2 minutes unsportsmanlike conduct.
Yeah.
Time the penalty is 32 seconds.
So we're even at 4 aside.
Yeah, tough call on the referee, but he had to call both ways. But I don't know.
Well, if Gertson hadn't touched him, he'd have been okay.
Yeah.
But once he got his hand on him, here's the unsportsmanlike. Because it was obvious Moore wasn't going anywhere.
No. And I think we're going to see a lot of that in this series right there.
Yeah, you've seen it a bit already. There's lots of trash, but not much bash.
Yeah.
Oh, that was good, eh?
Yeah, it was good.
All right, 4-on-4, and here we are. As Southorn talking to the goaltender for just a moment. Into the face-off, Belzile. And he will go into the draw. Trying to pick it off, which he does momentarily, and the Komets come back up ice. Here's Thompson, slides it cross rink, but it's broken up over center. Belzile goes in. Now they send it back to the defense as Bourke goes cross rink in behind the net, waiting to kind of set this one up. Belzile, and they put 4 men inside the line. Here we come, breaking out the right side. Going hard, it's Bourke. Outskates the first check. He's pulled down from behind on the play by Ike. Now they send it off to the defense, right side. Back out they come, breaking out. Serault at center. Fort Wayne zone. In the corner, icing is called on the whistle. 14:32 to go. We're in period 2. 4-2 the score. Komets lead. This is Komet Hockey.
This is Scrap Chat with Max Hall, reminding you that while all metal has value, not all metal recyclers value you. At OmniSource, guys like me tell you what your metal's worth and how to make it worth even more the next time. Because we grind up and spit out scrap, not customers. Find freight advice and fair payment at an OmniSource yard near you in the Fort Wayne area. For locations and a list of metals we buy, visit OmniSource.com or call 855-OmniBuy, 855-666-4289.
Wake up to a great breakfast at a great price with Tim Hortons' new 2 for $4 breakfast sandwich deal. You get 2 breakfast sandwiches with your choice of sausage or bacon with egg and American cheese on a freshly baked home-style biscuit or English muffin for just $4. Guys, it's a deal so good, I'm on my way over right now. Literally. Tim Hortons Cafe and Bake Shop. Great tasting breakfast, amazing coffee. At participating U.S. restaurants. Offer available on breakfast sandwiches for a limited time plus applicable taxes. Single sandwiches at regular price.
Komet Hockey is brought to you by Auto Owners Insurance and Colligan & Company in Fort Wayne.
Komets now hold the puck inside the line. Good forecheck as Szydlowski measured his guy once, got him again. And behind the net one more time as they can't get out of their zone.
Berlini in there now.
We're looking at 4-on-4 right now as Utah trying to find an outlet. Here they come, this time wide on the right. Hayes goes to the line. Look out. Don't let them get away on you. And out front, good move. Komets pass up the wing, right side at center. Into the zone they go, dropping it deep, picked up by
Southorn. Got a man in front.
He's there in front. And it was deflected before it got to Perlini. We have 15 more seconds, and we'll be back 5-on-5. Up the wall, Komets in they come. Good move, Bourke ties his man up deep. They scramble for it on the corner, out at center, but following the play, Saul. Here's Cody, getting a little deep. Cross rink to Southorn. Southie back up the middle. Look out, look for a winger.
All
Don't have him yet.
5-on-5.
And it's taken away that time as here they come. Look out. Outside the play as diddling around with the puck. Crowder got his pocket picked from behind, and they were gone.
Yeah, and it was right at the blue line. Fortunately, it was just a little outside as they were breaking in pretty quick, and the face-off goes back outside. As we get back to 5-on-5, stay out of the penalty box, guys.
13:02 still to go. Period number 2, 4-2 Komets with a 2-goal bulge. All right, ready. Cheeks back into the draw now as we head to the zone. Komets come up with a face-off again out to center. A long pass didn't work out. Komets after it again. Schaafsma checks it out. Komets have it down the wall, taken away. They get a man right across the goal mouth. Komets have it. Here's Bourke coming wide at center. Nice move, Komets taken away. Going in hard, Saul. Here's Cody at the corner, but they put it in front of the net. What a play. Couldn't get it. As that time Bourke was there, couldn't make the turn. And they keep it wide. Here we come one more time. Back it comes deep in the corner. Bourke chased it down, but covered by Ratchuk. Ratchuk lost it. Bourke's got it. He's tied up deep. In goes Schaafsma. They bang away at this one. Schaffer's got it again. Couldn't hold. Nice hit, Schaafsma. He drives Szydlowski off the play. Comes back out. Komets,
right to the
off
net.
the side of the net. Coming behind the net one more time. Here's Cheek. Cheek in the corner. Low. Blind pass intercepted. Szydlowski coming to center. Here they come into the zone. Got a trailer on the play. Man out front. Score!
That angle shot. That
Barry.
They held on to the puck long enough. The defense backed in so far. They gave him the short side up high on the glove side. And a good shot beat Nagle on the glove side high. They cut it to 4-3.
7:59. Barry gets the goal, and it's closing in. This is Comet Hockey.
Are you looking for a great way to entertain family, friends, clients, or employees? Or just treat yourself to a night of entertainment? Luxury suites or club seats at the Memorial Coliseum can be exactly what you're looking for. Whether it's a Fort Wayne Comet hockey game or other sporting event, a concert or family show, suites and club seats at the Coliseum are available on a single event basis. Amazing food and drinks delivered right to your seat. You'll never miss a moment of the action. Call the Premium Seating Office, 260-480-2186. About the suites and club seats at the Memorial Coliseum. Comet Hockey is brought to you by Auto Owners Insurance and Gregory Associates in Fort Wayne.
Now, Belzile's got the penalty.
Yep, high stick. Another high stick for the defenseman.
Okay, we have penalties called again at 8:26.
Yeah, it's going to be against Belzile in the corner. He got forechecking, got the stick up, got the defenseman, and that's enough.
Belzile takes the draw for a high stick. We can't do this. Here they come. They're within one right now, and all they need is a couple more of those, and they're going to be breathing right down our back.
Well, we're at the point right now where we think we can turn it on and turn it off when we want. You can't do that in this game. You've got to keep the pressure on, and now that we're down to 4-3, we're trying to pour it on. We pour it on, we get a little over-aggressive and create a penalty situation.
Same old story, though. Once you lose your momentum and they get it, you have a heck of a time getting it back.
Yep.
And that's what it is right now. We get the first three. They make it 3-1. We go 4-1. Now they're 4-3. And look out with 11 to go in period number 2. And another power play up for Utah. Hang on. Here they come. This one cleared all the way back into the Utah zone. It'll be chased down by the defense. They're trying to set it up again. Lots of time. This power play just got underway. They're on the... Oh, stolen. And here they come. Szydlowski's got it. He's going to have another look. He's got it again. Here he goes. He's still got it. He's still got it. And he puts it to the D. Up they come far away. Wide of the net. Good move, Szydlowski. He took about 10 seconds off the clock. Here they come again. Ratchuk this time is going to put on his own dangle. Hayes with the puck. In he goes right. Drops it off on the far side. Shot save. Picked back up. Held at the point left. Picked off there. Hardoa can't get it in front. He's got it back again. They move it up top behind the net. Poked away. Thomas had it, lost it. He was a little too quick. He got there, and he had it before he had it, really. Ooh. Look out. Look out. Here's Ratchuk. Well, they
score.
Scored an empty net.
Power play again.
Yep, it was this time. Did Ratchuk get the goal?
Yeah, it was at the side of the net again. They got the puck. They charged into the corner. They overplayed the play. It went back to the point. The shot got blocked in front, and then they picked up the loose puck, got it in the short side, bang it in on a power play goal, and we got a tie hockey game.
This is Comet Hockey.
Here's some good policy from your local agent and Auto Owners Insurance. When your insurance policy comes from us, it comes with something extra, a real person. Don't buy from an insurance company with an 800 number and a voicemail menu. Auto Owners Insurance operates exclusively through local independent agencies here to help you 24/7. Now that's good policy.
For all your insurance needs, visit Insurance and Financial Services in Auburn.
Are you special? Every time you see an envelope, do you push it
Well, Partners First Federal Credit Union has the mortgage as unique as you. No more one size fits all. Get fixed or adjustable rates, terms that fit you, and loan servicing that will never be sold. Get the individual attention you deserve from Partners First Federal Credit Union. Visit any of their 7 Fort Wayne area locations.
Promotion runs April 1st through May 31st, 2016. Some restrictions may apply. Standard underwriting guidelines apply. Partners First Federal Credit Union is an equal housing lender and is federally insured through the NCUA.
Comet Hockey is brought to you by Auto Owners Insurance and Colligan and Company in Fort Wayne.
We got to reload and start over now, Rob.
Yeah, tie game, 4-4 right now. Still 10 minutes to go. So in the second period, lots of time.
Komets now. Embach behind the net, tied up the wall. Nobody in the point, and here it goes.
Another icing.
It'll be an icing call.
Yeah, we get in. We're very effective on our forechecking. We get in there, they panic a little bit, and they throw it around the board just to try to get rid of it. So the forechecking, you have to be clean, but you got to be able to get the puck to somebody and get a shot on net.
Almeida got the goal, and the assist went to Ratchuk and also to Hayes. Hayes has been on everything except one goal tonight.
Yeah, they've outshot us 5-1 in this period.
And here we come as Cheek back into the faceoff. It is off to the left of Oya, the goaltender. And here we come. Cheek ties up his guy right to the side of the net. Oya steered it wide. Up they come, out the left wall. Barry coming to center. In they come. Komets have it. And the trailer on the play's got it in front. They look out. Great save. Komets clear cross rink. They've got it back. Here we come. Out at center. Lead pass goes pretty darn good. And here we come. Ripped in by Schaafsma down behind the net. As Cheek going in on a hard forecheck. Up ice they come. Kept alive. At the goal mouth just wide. Turned in Bourke. Bourke's there. Shot wide. Hanging on. Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. Up off his shoulder. He makes the save on the play. A little pressure by the Komets. Nice play as the Komets got in very quickly. Bourke with a nice shot on net.
9:33 left in this second period. We got a brand new game at 4-4. And this is Comet Hockey.
It's Chevy Truck Month. What do you want in a family of trucks? Dependability? Capability? Best-in-class available V8 fuel economy? What if you can get all of this and more? Meet the all-new 2016 Silverado 1500, the new face of strong. Now during Truck Month, see why Chevy is the fastest-growing pickup brand. See your Northeast Indiana and Ohio Chevy dealers. Best-in-class fuel economy with 5.3-liter V8 engine. EPA estimate 16 city, 23 highway MPG two-wheel drive based on latest year-to-year sales growth.
Comet Hockey is brought to you by Auto Owners Insurance and Gregory Associates in Fort Wayne.
All right now we're being outshot 15-12. We outshoot them 10-9 in the first. We've had 2 shots. They've had 6 already in period 2. We're at the halfway mark, and they have really stepped it up. And these guys can fly.
Yeah, Graham talking to the defenseman right there, and I think the problem is with their speed. They're going in, they're backing up the defense, and as they back up, then the forwards cut to the center and they get the good shot on net. They've got to stand them up somehow, either a couple of good body checks at the blue line, but they got to get them to go wide instead of cut to the center like they are.
The wingers have to back check a little harder,
well,
too.
That could help, too.
Got to force them, All right, here we come. Cheek into the draw. We're tied 4-4. Faceoff is inside the Utah zone. Schaafsma into the faceoff now. Up they come, ready into the draw as he and Krushelnevsky. Here they come, and look out. Schaaf kept it alive, is backing off with Saul. In go the Komets. They've got it back. Whoa, try to get it in front of the net again. We got one coming loose, Fort Wayne zone. Turned back to center ice into the zone one more time. Who's got it? Puck came away. Picked off that time as Cheek going in. Bounced his guy pretty hard, Higbee. And up they come. And around comes the Utah Grizzlies to center ice behind the net. Oh, bad pass that time as Gertson thought he had a man, didn't have him. Now they put it right back Fort Wayne zone. Back in the corner, Gertson again taking a look. He's got it up the wall. And overskating the play that time, Szydlowski, but he's got it back. Rips a bouncer in front of the net.
Perlini
Here we go, Perlini there. Couldn't get a shot away. Far wall this time. Thompson's got it down in the corner. Spins away from the forecheck, Higbee. Up they come behind the net. Sid couldn't finish that job off, and at center ice, Komets have it back at the point. Southorn going in left.
Szydlowski walking in.
Shot. Save on the play. Oh, yeah, coming up with it. Yeah. Sid trying to move it, trying to deflect it, but it got in too fast for him.
Good shot down low. Perlini breaking in the net. He was hoping the goalie misplayed it, and Perlini was right there, but he caught it cleanly in the pads. No rebound on the shot.
All right, here we come, and here we go. Second goaltender in the game holds us off, and they got themselves a tie, but we kind of gave it to them. So we got to get our game back in a hurry. Here we go. Perlini, nope, it's going to be Belzile into the draw. He's knocked down. Komets hold it. Back in the corner. And the forecheck is on big time right now with the Utah Grizzlies.
And pass.
And what do we have here?
Well, Southorn got in the middle of it.
Down. He got whacked.
Stick up. Yeah, the puck was up in the air quite a bit, and the stick came up, and they've got him.
So Southie will be heading off for a moment in pain. Shake her off, big guy.
Yeah.
He's been playing so well in the playoffs, eh? He's found his game, boy, I'll tell you.
Well, I think he had a bit of a bad hip or something, didn't he? He may have fallen on it because he looks like he's in pain going to the bench. He's going down the dressing room.
Right to the dressing room.
Yeah.
All right, so here we go. 8:18 still left in the second period. Face-off right at center ice. Belzile in now to the draw. It's to number 17. Signer, the other guy, in the face-off for the Grizzlies. 4-4 is the score. As we get it back again, Embach kicked it away, lost it. Now behind the net here is Hamonic. He's trying to hold off, but he's not very big. And he just coughs it up, and they got a 2-on-1 the other way. Fortunately, staying home, Weber. Up ice, they come at center. Embach going in right. Looking, coming to the net. Shot! Save. Rebound. Back it comes. Embach goes in, chased, but up with the puck instead. Signer to the Fort Wayne line. They stand him up on the play. It's loose, and look out. Komets have it. Weber. Weber's got it up the middle. Lead pass into the zone, intercepted. Rink length, just standing in and grabbing that one. Caton right back to the line, wide.
Good save.
Good save there as Nagle reached out and gaffed that one.
Yeah, nice save with Nagle right there as the man broke in on the left wing. And they kept him wide that time, so he had an angle shot. Nagle's handled it pretty good.
And he was open, so Nagle could see him all the way, which helped a bunch. And actually, with the 4 goals they've scored, you couldn't really fault Nagle because they've been walking all over the D.
Right, if you walk in that close and the fence backs up and they cut to the center and rebounds and everything coming off them, Nagle's had a tough time back there tonight.
Back we come as up with the puck. Gets dumped in front of the net. Komets clear it back out. And at center, picked back up again as Utah at their defense going wide left. Hardoa with it. They come back here. They come Hardoa back into the zone. Broken up there. Komets chase it down, but it came loose in the zone. Picked off instead by Caton. Caton come to center. Komets take over into the zone. Here we come. Turned by Bourke back in the corner, and around it comes as nice move. Crowder bounced his guy pretty well. Up comes the puck on the right wall. Barry coming to center into the Fort Wayne zone. Foot race is on, but the Komets win that one. Back up on the wall. Bad pass, and look out. They get a man in the corner. Trying to get him in front. Broken up one time. Chipped out left side. Back they come. Down behind the net. Dug off the wall by Barry. Barry now coming up half wall right side. A good shot on the corner. Turned by Southorn, who's back out there already right at the net and hanging on this time. Nagle as the Komets again hesitating, trying to move the puck, turning away, finding the blue line 2 feet away and back in the corner.
Southorn back on the ice there too. Good sign to see him back on, but he's slow going off, so we'll have to keep an eye on him. Hopefully nothing serious right
Looks
there.
Looks like he's shaking his leg a little bit, but he's coming. Might have gotten a stinger.
All the way. Yep.
All right, back up. Here we come. Perlini now back into the face-off. He will draw against Soralt. Soralt can't play. Here we come. Moving it out now. Gertzen flips it out to center. Lead pass picked off deep inside the Utah zone by Taker, their D-man. Here comes the loose puck. Cross ring. Taker takes the pass. Out to center. Lead pass Fort Wayne zone. Broken up, and the Komets have it back into the zone. Here comes Szydlowski. Drive. Rebound. And then Oya's got it before Sid could get there.
Yeah, pretty quick wrist shot right there as Szydlowski right down the center of the ice. 20 feet inside the blue. I let a quick wrist shot go try to catch the goalie, but it come off the backboards as he missed the net.
So 6:21 left. Period number 2. Justin Cohn will be my guest here between periods 1 and 2, or 2 and 3. Faceoff stays inside the zone, picked off nicely by Thompson. He's waiting for help. Got a man in front of the net, but they can't move. Hard back check from behind, knocked away. Our penalty, and the Komets will have power play as somebody reefs Thompson, a dandy, coming up the wall. 13:54.
And there's a two-referee system. The one referee is right 20 feet from them, beside the net.
Yeah.
The other one's at center right.
And he makes the call.
Makes the call. Different angle, different look.
Yep,
and, that's exactly what he saw there. Hooking is the call. Komets on the power play.
And the penalty goes to Caton. He picked up the hook. I thought it was a cross check.
Yeah.
But okay, whatever you call it, it's two. Belzile now ready into the faceoff, drawing this one up against Seiner. Off to the left. Komets have it and taking a look. Look out on the corner. They have it chipped away. And it's going to be almost lost. Good move. Here it comes, broken up again. Sticky forecheck that time as they control the puck. Back it comes, Fort Wayne zone, knocked down.
Hayes, you got to watch him.
It's going to be Gertson now behind his net. Move it quickly, and you got it going. Nice pass left side. In goes Bourke. Feeds it off on the wing. Bad pass. Here they come 3-on-2 the other way. At the line, going wide left side. Can't get by Gertson. Shot saved. Hanging on. No additional play as Nagle hangs onto the biscuit.
Gertson forced the winger wide. Shot from the angle again. Did not cut to the center. And that's what they got to do. Force them wide.
And again, when in doubt, you got to move the biscuit. You can't carry it, and you've got enough guys out there with the man advantage to keep forwarding the puck.
Our power play, minute 25 seconds. They've had 2 shots.
They're so quick, you stick handle, and they close in on you, and they got you. Here we come. This time, good. Southie back out again. Here we come up the middle. Southie with room. Lead pass, good at the line. Turn long into the right corner. Going hard. Cheek. Cheek holds on. He's got it down deep. Chased off one time. Up the slot. Look. Drive. Shot. Save. Rebound. Corner again. Ripped in front of the net that time. Thompson, no play. Back it comes. Fort Wayne zone again. Good chance. Good shot. Good save.
Berlini held on just a little long.
Here we come again. Moving. Southorn one more time. Looking for a winger to make a break. Dumps through the D. Going hard to the corner. Polini. In goes Thompson. Back up they come. Couldn't hold it. As moving was Southie, but he couldn't chase it down. They dumped it out too quickly. 40 seconds on the power play. Haven't had a shot on goal yet. Here's Southie back up the middle. Nicely into the zone. Here we come. A drive score! Thomas gets the goal.
It is. What a goal that was. Southorn saw Thomas break across the blue line, the far blue line, hit him with a perfect pass. Thomas full speed had the defenseman on his backhand. He let a backhand shot go right up the top underneath the crossbar on the glove side. That's a beauty right there.
How many times have you seen what a strong backhand? He scored about 4 goals that way.
That's a power play goal.
Beautiful goal, Thomas. When we had it, he had it.
15-21.
Big one. Back in the lead at 5-4.
It's a power play goal, his 3rd of the playoffs, scored by number 24, Kyle Thomas. Assisting on the goal, number 10, Jordan Southorn. And number 31.
Hey, Nagle gets an assist. 5-4. Komets back in the lead, and looks like we're getting a little energized. Good hit that time. Loose puck to center, broken up once by Southorn. Picked back up. They get a man in the zone, but offside. Deep on the play that time was Pusak. Out they come again. Here's Southie, cross rink on the play, going in hard. It's Bourke. Bourke going wide, spins away from the check. Up top in the middle, can't play it again. Schaafsma. Oh, in front of the net, tried to get it to Bourke, couldn't finish it off. Here they come. At center, a little poke pass, everybody back to cover. Into the zone, Barry going wide, can't make it. He's all the way left side, still can't get it. He's knocked down one time. Good defensive move that time. As they walk out top, and a tripping call against the Komets, and out they come to center ice. They still have the puck.
That's a cheap one.
They finally get it, yep. They still have the puck. You better play it, guys. And the slow whistle is back on. They got to get a touch, or they get no. Now we got the touch.
Embach gets it.
Embach gets the touch, and the penalty time was 16-24. Wow! Another one, and this time it goes to who's got it?
Right there.
It's going to be Crowder.
Crowder, a hooking penalty.
Whoa, whoa. Look out, here they come again. 3:36 left.
Comet 20, Crowder, 2 minutes hooking.
This is Komet hockey.
Have you had an MRI and later were shocked by the high cost of your copay? Your out-of-pocket insurance cost can be 3 times higher depending on where you go. Call us first. Find out your estimated costs before your exam. And if you don't have insurance, pay as little as $4.25. Why pay more? It's your choice where you go. Choose from our 3 locations. Auburn, Decatur, or Fort Wayne open MRI on Lake Avenue.
Comet Hockey is brought to you by Auto Owners Insurance and Colligan & Company in Fort Wayne.
No call?
No.
Look out, here we come. Behind the net, looking to make a play. Out to the wall, left side. As the point man immediate took the shot. Komets get it back. Here it is. Kept alive. Move it. Attaboy, Mikey. Embach clears it right on goal at the other end. And they headman it in a hurry all the way over center ice. And they're trying to get a chip away at somebody. And they get too many men against... and now they want to get something going as Ratchuk was a little upset. And we'll take that. It came at 17-17, a very significant moment. And
their goalie, a little over-aggressive, came out, shot the puck up the ice to get the play going the other way, but they're in the middle of the line change. And that caught them too many men on the ice.
Nice going. Good move, guys. Thank you.
That'll nullify the 107. We'll play 4 against 4 for 107.
All right, here we come. 5-4 Komets, even Steven one more time, as it will be now Cheek into the faceoff, setting everybody up. He's got Gertson on defense along with Saul. Sitting out the penalty is going to be Moore. All right, face-off to the right of, oh, yeah. He's our goaltender, by the way. Here we come. Cheek looks for the draw. He's got it at the point. Saul, cross rink. You got a chance up middle. Drive high. Knocked down in front of the net. Picked up Gertson again. Tries to jam it back. And they cover it up as it's going to be Bourke. Bourke can't play. Up the wall. Another cross check. No call. And here they come to center. As the Komets get all tangled up, going in hard. They got a man. Whoa. Low shot just wide far side. Back up they come. Gertson chased his guy up the middle, turned back on the near wall, now dumped into the corner. Saul there jams his man tough on the play. Moving it out front, still can't make it move. Turned up top, can't get a shot away. It's Caton. Caton can't shoot. Off the half wall, left side, back to Caton on the left point. Caton can't play, still looks, little pass down the wall. Saul going in, trying to jam his guy. He's up with the puck. Here they come at center. Lead pass, trying to catch that one. Cheek couldn't get it. Bad play. But it's going to be with the puck again, Utah. Okay, and here we come. Our power play will begin in 5 more seconds. And it's picked up off the defense. Nagle moving, still behind his net. They're trying to move it to center ice. They got a man coming up the middle. Now we got the 5-on-4. Good back check that time. Thompson picked his pocket. Here he comes the other way. Thompson, a bouncing puck. Into the zone, he goes wide. He's got it. Feeds off to Embach, who lost it. Here they come, Fort Wayne zone. Back up again. Komets. Thompson. Up ice at center. Perlini.
Come on.
Couldn't get there in time. They poke it away. Back into the Fort Wayne defense. 25 seconds on our power play. Whoa, Southie, you were last man. But they dump it in right on goal. Turned aside. Picked up, and the D-man coming loose to the puck. Fort Wayne zone. Oh, Southorn there is hanging in the weeds was Almeida, but he couldn't play it. Komets get it back. 50 seconds left. Up ice they come. Still nothing going. Into the zone. Bad pass, but the Komets turn it in deep. Szydlowski on the wall. Goes in, wraps his guy. Hardoa off the play. Up they come. Here it is. Wide left side. Southie, he had a chance. Didn't shoot it. Now it's blocked. Picked back up. And here they come. Back up again. Here goes Weber. He gets on by as Taker takes him out. Offside Komets. And Southorn had a great shot. Held it off and tried to make another play.
Yeah, the guy was come sliding out at him, and he held on to it as long as he could, and he held on to it too long, didn't get the shot off.
31 seconds left. It is 5-4 Komets here in period number 2, and what a wild playoff game for game 1.
Yep. We got a 1-goal lead, 5-4 with 31 seconds, second period left.
It's quite obvious these are pretty good offensive clubs. Where's the defense? Here they come into the zone hard. Good back check that time as the Komets headed back. as Weber makes his guy pay. Here they come the other way again. Chase down deep in the corner. After it'll be Weber. Weber has it deep in the corner, tying his man up. In goes, that time, the Comet centerman Crowder. Comet's coming back with it, looking for help. It's Schaafsma there. He's got help. Little short pass across the line intended for Kyle Thomas. Buzzer goes. Period is over, and the Comets hold a 5-4 edge over the Utah Grizzlies after 2. And this is Comet Hockey.
Hey, we have some good news for the new year. Eating a little better just got a lot easier. Because Applebee's took grill and bar favorites you love and made them a little better for you. Stop by today and try our new grilled onion sirloin with stout gravy, shrimp wonton stir fry, or hot shot whiskey chicken, starting at $9.99. All of the bold flavor, less of the calories. Only at Applebee's. Price and participation varies.
Bees Late Night means half-price select appetizers. Unwind with us Sunday through Thursday after 9 p.m.
On the ice, on the court, or on the field, the Orthopedic Hospital and Fort Wayne Orthopedics are there to provide complete orthopedic care for injured athletes or weekend warriors. Fort Wayne Orthopedics and the Orthopedic Hospital of Lutheran Health Network, official sports medicine provider for the Comets and an integral part of Fort Wayne sports for over 20 years. Go where the pros go. The Orthopedic Hospital and Fort Wayne Orthopedics are a dedicated team of sports medicine specialists, licensed trainers, and therapists, specially trained to keep you in the game.
Pass on your love of gardening to your children by letting them explore the garden with Midwest Gloves and Gear's full line of Nickelodeon products. SpongeBob, Dora, Diego, and Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles are featured in Midwest's Nickelodeon line of products, including gloves, hats, watering cans, buckets, tools, and much more. When you need gloves and gear, think Midwest Gloves and Gear, Chillicothe, Missouri. Time for the Tim Hortons Coffee Break Intermission Report. Presented by Tim Hortons, the official coffee and donuts of the Comets.
Oh, baby, what a 2 periods of hockey. We're leading them 5-4. We led them 4-1 at the end of one. Comet goal scored by Cody Soul at 32 seconds. Mike Embach, 2:37. And then it was Terry Bourke at 3:23. And then back comes Hayes at 9:03 for Utah to make it 3-1. Szydlowski makes it 4-1 at 18:47 of the first. That's the way we went to the dressing room. But bingo, Signer, 2:02 of the second power play. Then bingo again, Barry at 7:59, full strength. And then Almeida at 9:24 power play. We're tied at 4. And then it was Kyle Thomas at 15:21. Beautiful backhander down in front of the net, 5-4, a power play. And that's where we are right now. We were outshot 9-5 in the second period, and we were outscored, oh my, by a bunch. In fact, we were outscored 3-1. But nevertheless, we hold the lead, and that's the important part of all this right now. We'll be back. Special guests coming your way. Stay where you are. This is Comet Hockey.
Daniel Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram has added some new members to the team. Introducing the all-new Renegade with legendary Jeep performance and incredible fuel economy, starting at $17,995 minus incentives. Also now on the starting lineup is the all-new redesigned Ram Rebel. With its striking design and powerful standard engine, this is a new crowd favorite with a muscle to back it up. The new scrapper on the team is the all-new Dodge Hellcat. With 707 horsepower, this secret weapon will leave the competition wondering what hit them. Daniel is a proud sponsor of Comet Hockey, and we invite all the fans to come experience the difference in your next car buying experience. See the complete lineup of new Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, and Ram trucks, all at O'Daniel on Illinois Road next to Meyer, or online at o'danielauto.com.
If you treated your smartphone like greasy fast food treats your body...
Should I hang the picture here?
Little higher. Yeah, perfect.
I'll get the hammer.
No, don't be silly. I'll use my phone.
Wait!
You'd have no way to watch cat videos. So say no to greasy fast food and treat your body to the new rotisserie-style chicken sandwich from Subway. Made with tender, hand-pulled, all-white meat chicken raised without antibiotics. With your choice of fresh veggies on freshly baked bread. The Subway Sandwich Shop. Fresh is what we do.
Here's some good policy from your local agent and Auto Owners Insurance. When your insurance policy comes from us, it comes with something extra, a real person. Don't buy from an insurance company with an 800 number and a voicemail menu. Auto Owners Insurance operates exclusively through local independent agencies here to help you 24/7. Now that's good policy.
For all your insurance needs, visit Colligan & Company in Fort Wayne.
Hey girls, want to go to a group class at Speece tonight? I think I'm headed to spin class. The upbeat music and the energetic instructors help me enjoy exercising.
Well, I want to go to yoga. There's nothing better than a calming workout after a stressful day at the office.
I've heard they have Aqua Zumba, but I don't have a Speece membership. How can I try to see if I like it?
Simply bring your Comet ticket stub to receive a free one-week trial. With over 100 group class times, Speece Fitness has a variety of classes to fit anyone's schedule and fitness routine. All group and aqua classes are free to members. Speece Fitness is the premier club offering the most services and amenities in Fort Wayne. In addition to the clean, spacious facility and amazing staff, Speece also offers flexible membership plans, corporate and insurance discounts, and affordable child care. Visit Speece Fitness, located conveniently off I-69, and bring your Comet ticket stub to receive a free one-week trial.
Time for the Tim Hortons Coffee Break Intermission Report. Presented by Tim Hortons, the official coffee and donuts of the Komets.
Hey, Mr. Hockey from the Journal-Gazette's with Justin Cohen. And Justin's been covering this sport and this team for a long, long time. And he's seen the highs, the lows, the excitement, and the what was that. And this is a combination about all of it so far, Justin, eh?
Yeah, I was going to say, I don't know that I've ever seen the highs, the lows, and all those things in 10 minutes. But, yeah, I mean, that was one of the stranger turns I've seen any team at any level take when you have a 3-0 lead and a 4-1 lead, and then all of a sudden it just magically disappears on home ice.
Well, I said to Robbie after the first three, I said, Robbie, I'm afraid because those first three were too easy.
Yeah, especially against Utah. You know, it's a very opportunistic offensive team. I mean, you know, one of those teams that can really just unleash a lot of goals on you quickly, as you saw there. And you certainly can't help it along by taking bad penalties and giving them power plays like Fort Wayne did. And, you know, in the last series, Fort Wayne killed 34 of 35 power plays, but you can't reasonably expect that to keep up. And Utah got 2 power play goals in that period.
And these guys are quick.
Yeah, they're very quick, and you know, guys like Soro and Almeida, I mean, you just can't give them open chances. I mean, they've just got a lot of guys who will score on you really quickly.
The only thing we did was chase Farragher early because he's kind of their premium guy, but Oya has done pretty well.
Yeah, I mean, not unlike Fort Wayne, they got 2 goalies that they can look to. I mean, both those guys played in the last round, but, you know, Ryan Farragher is one of the better ones in the league, so I certainly wouldn't have expected him to give up 3 on 6 shots. But, you know, people got to remember Fort Wayne, you know, coming off a 7-game series with 3 overtime games and everything, but Utah's had to battle through some stuff, too. Their travel was not easy. They had a back-and-forth series with a good team, too, so I think it's whichever team can kind of dig down deeper and come up with that energy is really going to do well here.
Well, we had our ups and downs all year. In spite of all the call-ups, and we had so many of them from key players, Gary and Dave seemed to use mirrors and whatever, and they brought in kids who really had no business playing here, but when they put on the jersey and played, they played their hearts out.
Yeah, that's true, but there's also that frustration of they keep making the same mistakes.
Yeah, that's exactly, you hit it on the head.
You could go back and look at my stories from, you know, October, and it was like bad penalties and turnovers in your own zone, not playing the scoreboard. I mean, those are all things that have come into play here tonight. And, you know, I understand it's a young team, something like 11 guys who have never been in the playoffs before, but it seems like obvious stuff, you know. Don't shoot the puck into the stands in the playoffs.
Fundamental stuff.
Yeah, and I just, you know, people will blame coaching for that sometimes, but I mean, there's only so many times you can say that till you're blue in the face. Don't take bad penalties.
That's right.
And at some point you just realize guys are built like that. They're just going to take those penalties, and you have to either put them in the stands or work around it somehow.
Well, you know, that's why they're sitting, but all of a sudden the next guy makes a mistake. Now where does Gary go? God, he's got 1 out already for the same kind of a boo-boo. What's he do with number 2? But, I mean, it's quite a quandary. Still a couple guys left, but I thought that once we got by those first 2 games in the Cincinnati series, that 8-0 thing in Cincinnati was astounding.
Yeah, it was, and I thought we were maybe en route to something like that here tonight. But it just goes to show you that, the further you get in the playoffs, the more you have to be careful. And, usually I'm not in favor of what Gary Graham says about recognizing the score and playing the scoreboard. I usually don't like that.
Yeah.
I think you do what you do well, and you do it all the time, whether you're up 1-0 or you're down 5-0. But I'm starting to see a little more merit in what he's saying with this particular team, at least. When you're up 3-0, 4-1 on home ice in the playoffs, you can't give the other team a chance to get back into the game. And if that means you play it a little bit more boring, you chip it in, and you clog up the zone and don't let them come up on you, then that's what you got to do. But sometimes they take these bad penalties. They, give up these odd man rushes, things that you shouldn't be doing when you've got a 3-0 lead in the semifinal.
And the amazing part, they do it more at home than they ever do on the road.
Yeah, isn't that weird?
Yeah.
I think that's psychological. I think it's you take things for granted. Whether you're at home, whether you got a big lead. It's like I was talking about with the penalty kill. At some point when you've killed off 98% of the opposing power plays, I think you start believing, well, we're infallible, and then all of a sudden you play a team and they get 2 or 3 goals on you. It's like, whoa, what happened? So you always have to remain sharp and realize that you can't take anything for granted.
Well, again, tonight here, once we got started at 3-0, I thought we kind of kicked it into overdrive a little bit, and we gave them some breath. And that same old story, when you got the mole, if you don't keep it going and you lose it, you may never find it again.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, you got to keep putting the dagger in, right?
Yeah.
and there's no reason not to. But everything to me is about the defensive zone. When they're not playing well, you see the other team get these odd man rushes. And I remember the first 2 games against Cincinnati here. I had never seen a team give away the puck more in their own zone, like making these fancy plays. Just chip the puck out. I mean, it doesn't matter what level you're in, what league you're in. If you're sitting with the puck, 10 feet from your own blue line, there's no reason not to make sure you get it out of your own zone. But sometimes they get these little mental hiccups, I guess.
Sometimes 1 foot from your own blue line.
Well, yeah, that's true. I mean, so they talk a lot about in the offensive zone not being too razzle-dazzle about it, making the easy play. Well, that correlates to the defensive zone too. Don't make these blind spinning passes in the defensive zone. Make sure you make the smart play so you're not giving the other team an opportunity.
In review a little bit, what I hope a lot of time to go, it was kind of a fun year this year because we responded at times we had to respond or we'd have been out of the race. We hung in at times you didn't think you had a chance, and overall we waited, and finally when this group got together for really the first time all year, and once we sort of came of age in the playoffs, I thought we're starting to look pretty good.
Yeah, I mean, that's the fun thing about covering an affiliated team is you get to see these young players, these young prospects, guys who are in their first playoffs, and see them develop. And I think for the most part, these guys really did develop really well. And, I've talked about it ad nauseum. Kyle Thomas, though he's not an Avalanche prospect, if you think about where he was 14 months ago, I mean, it's a completely different player to me. And a lot of guys have just developed a lot like that. And even a little bit older guy like Garrett Thompson, at this level, he's such a different player than he is at the AHL. And if he could just take that knack for scoring that he's had in these playoffs and bring it up to the next level, a guy like that could really move forward.
I'm looking at a couple kids that have impressed me. One of them is that Troy Bourke, and the other one is Gertson. This kid could be in the National Hockey League in another 3 years.
Yeah, I agree with you on both of those guys. Gertson's got the size and, is really a savvy, good player who's got some offensive skill. And Bourke, he just does some dazzling things with the puck. I mean, he's a small guy. That's the thing. But, he's quick and he's slippery, I guess would be the word I would use. And, Alex Belzile, too, does just some really magical things.
He's come a long way, hasn't
he? When he brings the puck into the offensive zone, I mean, he's got some moves that the other teams just don't know what to do with. And so I agree with you on those guys. I think, and Trevor Cheek, too. They've
They're
all got
good-looking
potential.
prospects.
Yeah.
Really good-looking. Well, let's see. What do you look for period 3? Any kind of a change? What kind of style? Stay out of the penalty box and what else?
Yeah, stay out of the penalty box is the big one. But, I think kind of keep doing what they did in the last 5 minutes of that second period, which was, they kind of settled down a little bit. We're making the easier plays. And, I think they're going to need at least another goal or two. So that means, keep that forecheck going, get some traffic in front of their net, and make sure you don't cough up the puck in front of your own net, because Pat Nagle will not be happy.
Indeed. Justin Cohn, of course, the sports writer for the Komets with the morning paper, the Journal-Gazette. He's an old veteran here, Detroit native, and his old Red Wings are the same team I like.
Yeah, and we're trying to come up with a new name for the Red Wings' new stadium, since it's going to be Little Caesars Arena. We're thinking of calling it the Pizza Arena.
Oh, you got it, man. I hope you win it.
Yeah.
Thanks, Justin.
All right, thanks, Bob.
We'll be back in a moment. Hey, we're leading 5-4 after 2. Don't knock it. This is Komet Hockey.
Are you looking for a great way to entertain family, friends, clients, or employees? Or just treat yourself to a night of entertainment? Luxury suites or club seats at the Memorial Coliseum can be exactly what you're looking for. Whether it's a Fort Wayne Komet hockey game or other sporting event, a concert or family show, suites and club seats at the Coliseum are available on a single event basis. Amazing food and drinks delivered right to your seat. You'll never miss a moment of the action. Call the Premium Seating Office, 260-480-2186. About the suites and club seats at the Memorial Coliseum.
Once upon a galaxy in a world far, far ago.
This party is lame. There's no cool kids here.
But, Dad, you planned the party.
You're right. I'm tired of being in the doghouse. The other dads were laughing at me and throwing cats. That's seriously bad.
Since Father Figure was concerned with his approval rating, he knew we needed to act fast.
We need someone to bring fun stats.
How about me, kids?
Get out of here, you. You're bat poop crazy. And besides, I'm 43.
I'll get you, my pretty, and your little dog, too.
Well, we dodged a rubber chicken with that one.
Now, since Father Figure had incurred the wrath of the Clown Mafia, he knew he needed to overcompensate and get some cool points fast. Oh, yes. Cool points are like gold. Pretty shiny gold.
I need to call Tag Art. Give me that phone, Joey.
It's Tommy.
That's what I said, Frank. I'm dialing 456-6999.
With that, Father Figure was instantly connected to Tag Art, where a whole list of service options were laid out before him. Caricatures, face painting, costume characters, stilt walkers, and beyond. No pressure, no egos, and all local talent. Tax-paying artists, bully.
And no more flying cats.
Father Figure further learned of Tag Art's website, tagartcompany.com, where he could see samples of work and not just trust a stranger with a great phone voice.
He did have a great phone voice.
So the next time you need to bring the fun to your party, college, office, mitzvah, reception, or general wacky-doo shindig.
They do wacky-doo, too?
They truly do. For you, too. No poo. So get the tag team, and you'll know why they say, Tag, we're it.
Hey, it's me, your checking account. Listen, there was some suspicious activity like a week ago. I meant to tell you earlier, but I forgot. Sorry.
We were curious. Wouldn't you rather have a checking account that puts you in the know faster and helps stop account fraud faster? Open a Fifth Third checking account with instant alerts at 53.com/alerts and get transaction notifications right to your phone. Fifth Third Bank, the curious bank. Member FDIC. $50 minimum deposit to open a checking account. Mobile data and text message charges may apply. Contact provider for details, subject to internet banking terms and conditions.
Daniel Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram has the values you've been looking for on all the new 2016 models. Starting at $16,405, the all-new 2016 Dodge Dart is already a bestseller with great fuel economy and sporty looks. Now get incredible savings and low monthly payments on this new model. The Ram 1500 pickup, two-time truck of the year with more power and guts than any other truck on the market. With its striking design and powerful standard engine, this is one tough truck. Also, check out our new line of commercial Pro Master vans for all your work needs. Chrysler has perfected the family vehicle with the Chrysler Town & Country. 7-passenger seating, dual TVs, satellite radio, and all with a great price and exceptional value. See the complete lineup of new Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, and Ram trucks, all at O'Daniel Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, Ram on Illinois Road next to Meyer, or online at o'danielauto.com.
WOWOAM, Fort Wayne.
Time for the Tim Hortons Coffee Break Intermission Report. Presented by Tim Hortons, the official coffee and donuts of the Komets.
We've just interrupted the intermission report because we're ready to go for period number 3. Hang on. We'll catch up to all our advertisers as the time goes by, but we'll get them. Don't worry about it. At center ice, the Komets hold a 5-4 lead. Both teams are at full strength. And who knows what period 3 is going to bring.
Well, the first thing I'd be saying in that dressing room, whether it's in Russian or whether it's in American, English, I'd be saying stay out of that penalty box, guys.
Right on. Here we come. Belzile now heads into the draw to start it out. He and Seiner go to the faceoff. It's tipped away. They fight for the loose puck. It came wide. Komets committed a little bit.
To the bench.
As Hamonic went to touch it, it bounced right up into the Utah bench. And And the faceoff will be right back at center ice after burning 5 seconds off the clock. All right, here we go again. Belzile and Signer one more time. Nothing going again. They push away at each other.
A little over anxious, both of them right now.
Yep. All right, one more time. Belzile ties his guy up and goes far wall. Up with it. Weber over center, driven deep in the zone as Embach rolled off the play by Signer. Behind the net, here they come around the far wall. Who's keeping it in? Drive at the net. Oh, and right in front was Embach, but he couldn't get the puck on his stick when he wanted it. Here we go again. Shot.
The net again.
Rebound. Back come the Komets. Belzile pulled off the play on a good defensive move by Caton. Good hit, but kept in. Caton's got it back. Feeds off to his defense partner. Back the middle they come. Look out. They almost had the open spot up the middle, but it's dumped wide and Harmonic with the puck. Back around the wall. They come in and pick up the pass. Down it comes deep in the zone. Signer up the wall with it again. Komets. And a high stick right in the chops from Szydlowski.
Yeah, they're going to get a penalty, which is a break for us, but was it Weber? He took a pretty good stick.
No, I think it was Harmonic. Whoever it was, yeah.
Yeah, 27, Harmonic. So he's all right. He's checking with the referee. We'll see if there's any additional penalty. But other than that, they will go in for high sticking. 2 minutes. We'll see. Has it come up yet? Power play, Komets. That's the big thing.
A double minor, 4 minutes high sticking.
There you go, double 4 minutes for a high stick.
Yeah, that stick come up pretty quick, and Hominski went down pretty good.
If you need it, here it is, guys. Perlini in the faceoff, getting set ready for the big one. As up comes the puck. Fort Wayne at the point. They drop it badly, and they whistle it down, and they'll do it all over again. One more time. So here we come. Saralt. And then goes Szydlowski. He's out of there. And instead, here will be Cheek.
Got to get the second back on the clock.
They got a lot of centermen out there now in case they need him. Good move. Yeah, get that second on. We need it all. Well, you put the power. They didn't get the power play up.
Well, they're working on it.
I hope they are. Where's Denny Sheebig when we need him?
I don't know why they just didn't hold the clock for a second and then start it.
Trigger finger.
There it goes.
All right, ready to go.
4
minutes are on it. Here we come. Komets with a double minor to work on. Perlini heads into the faceoff, trying to get the draw this time from Saralt. Up it comes. Perlini's got it at the point. Cross point. Right through the stick of Perlini. Back up the near wall. They bang away at it. Kept alive in the corner. And held alive up top. Here we come. Shot!
High.
He was high as he pulled the trigger early. Down in the corner. Komets feed it off left wall. Here's Szydlowski. Oops, rolled right off his stick. Up they come. Good hit. Komets keep it alive. And they poked away at it as Perlini couldn't get it going. Southorn back up the middle. Picked off by Thompson. He lost it. Bad pass, and he gave it away to the forecheck. Here they come. Taker off the defense now. Drives it back. Fort Wayne zone. Komets back to play it. And here we go. Who's got it there? First pass is good. But Perlini's going to, come on, guys. That looks terrible. You got to change somebody out there because it's not clicking. Here we come again. As it's Thompson, and he goes. Perlini's got it. Drives it in the zone. Couldn't hold it again. Back up they come. Knocked down. Perlini goes deep on the forecheck, and up ice they come, and the Komets in the line change, and the puck goes right on goal. Nagle sends it aside. And we haven't had a shot on goal yet. And we come into the zone, tipped all the way in front of the net. Skating in is Thomas. Thomas comes back out at the point. Kept alive back in the corner as it's going to be Gertson with it. Thomas behind the net to Belzile. Belzile front of the net. Right in front of the net. Here we go again. Drive, save. Off the left wall. Here they come back up the middle. Komets keep it alive. Embach's got it back into the zone.
Offside.
And just offside is trying to get out was Thomas. He was in so deep. He had his head down going hard but couldn't play it. We got one shot on goal.
Well, they changed him up right now.
This is Comet Hockey.
Knob Brick Company carries hundreds of styles of brick, literally something for every taste. With the change in the seasons, it's good to know that Knob also offers a wide variety of fireplaces, many of them Heat and Glow's finest, to add style to your home and warm it up on those cold evenings. They can even put a Heat and Glow insert into your existing fireplace to make it more efficient. Be sure to check out their fireplace showroom for some design ideas. Knob Brick is located on Fort Wayne's north side, not far from the Speece Fieldhouse. For a great Heat and Glow fireplace or that perfect brick for your home, see Knob, N-O-B, Knob Brick.
Comet Hockey is brought to you by Auto Owners Insurance and Colligan and Company in Fort Wayne.
Okay, Comets get another good shot on goal, but comes up with a big save.
Yeah, 2 shots, really.
We still have power play for 2:04 to come. We've gotten 2 shots on goal in the first 2 minutes.
Yeah, they got in close there. Good shot right off the bat from Thomas, and then Szydlowski, a shot from the wing, as they got 2 pretty good shots on goal in this session. So face-off stays in Utah zone. Cheeks will take the draw.
Perlini and Sherrault for the draw. Off to the right of Comes wide. Perlini, nice draw. Here we come. Don't hold it. Cross rink, fanning on the play, Perlini. Perlini's got it back. Sends behind the net. They choke their guy off the puck. He's out front. Got a shot again. Puck cleared back Fort Wayne corner. Perlini could have walked out a little farther. There's nobody around.
Better angle then.
Yeah. Here we come. Back comes Southorn. Long pass at center. At the line, Perlini left it, but in. Broken up again as Thompson tried to beat the defense. Comets go in. Scrumming for the puck deep. Cross rink. Let her go. Hits the post. Here we come again. Kept alive by Szydlowski. Up at center now. It's Southorn. Man, he hit that post so flat. And now they're getting the power play changed. It's done. Cheat coming back out. Here they come to center. Into the zone. Shot wide of the net left side. Kept alive Belzile. Behind the net. Chased back down. Point man there is Gertzen. Up top, Belzile going left side. He looks, fakes, can't shoot down the corner. No! As that time, Bourke going up the middle, it bounced over his stick, and he was in the slot ready to fire. Yeah. 55 seconds left. Here we come one more time. Hey, get to it. Into the zone. Going well.
Embach.
At the net, Embach let it go. Now down in the corner. Bourke going, and he checks his guy. Embach trying to play fancy. He's tied up on the wall as Nagle has him. Comets can't play. They got a breakaway going the other way. Going back in a hurry. They fire. What a save on that play.
Check.
Man alive, did we go to sleep on that one. But that's what Gary worries about. Here they come back in the zone. Turn back into the zone. At the net, they fake it. Around they come far side trying to jam it as Bourke couldn't get it at the point. Is it kept alive? Yes, it is, but Southie couldn't jam it. Here he comes back in again. Down the right wall. Going hard toward the corner. Embach. They spin away from him. Back at center. Right over the stick of Southorn. Back in the Comet corner. Chased down by Perlini.
5 seconds.
Here we come. Nope, it's Szydlowski. Get up there on it. Let's go. Man, let's get this thing working. Comets.
All even. 5 on 5.
Szydlowski. Now they're going to spin around for a while. Moving it out to center. Into the zone. Here comes Schaafsma's there. Gets away. He needs help. Nobody on the point. Cross point pass intercepted. Turned out to center. Piscata can't make it. In it goes. Dropped off. Good check. Comets. They break it up. Down the wall. Comets with it again. It's going to be Crowder. Cross ring. Here they go. Can't shoot again. No, they give it away. Piddling around with it too much. And they fan on the next one. Holy cat. And Szydlowski's not having a good shift. He's just too good with the puck to waste it like that. They take a run at Szydlowski and knock him down. But here the Comets back into the zone. Weber steaming all the way down the wall. The goaltender clears it back out. And here they come at center. They got a loose man up the middle, and they dump it back in the Comet corner. And here they come right now as they're starting to step it up. Here we come again. And they let it go again. Careless puck control. Here comes look out, Utah, back left wall. Moore trying to get at it, can't do it. Jams his man off the play, picked back up as they've given it away at the point that time. Beaupre, perfect pass. Here they come behind the net one more time. Up the middle, and it's a touch.
Icing.
They got a touch, but it was too early, apparently. The icing is called. This is Comet Hockey.
Emergency Radio Service is the official radio provider for the Fort Wayne Komets. ERS is a Motorola partner in Fort Wayne, providing wireless voice and data systems that allow organizations across Indiana to operate their businesses more efficiently. Reach out to ERS at 260-747-0584. That's 260-747-0584. Or online at www.ers2way.com.
It's Chevy Truck Month. What do you want in a family of trucks? Dependability? Capability? Best-in-class available V8 fuel economy? What if you can get all of this and more? Meet the all-new 2016 Silverado 1500, the new face of strong. Now during Truck Month, see why Chevy is the fastest-growing pickup brand. See your Northeast Indiana and Ohio Chevy dealers. Best-in-class fuel economy with 5.3-liter V8 engine. EPA estimate 16 city, 23 highway MPG two-wheel drive. Based on latest year-to-year sales growth.
Comet Hockey is brought to you by Auto Owners Insurance and Insurance and Financial Services in Auburn.
Komets with the puck. Embach going in. Put his man offside. Second man shot. Save.
On the net.
As the trailer made the move, Gertson pulled the trigger on one. And he wants to see if there's any conversation between he and Signer, but apparently not.
They don't want any part of Gersten.
So they'll head for their respective benches with 13-14 left. Komets have outshot them here in this third period of play, but as Robbie said, with a 4-minute power play, thank you.
Yeah, and if it changed any momentum right there, we got to keep pushing right now.
Yep. As Crowder does not get the face-off in the offensive zone, and breaking right back to center ice in a hurry goes Szydlowski. And Komets have it behind the net. Beaupre. They're going to chase him. Give it away. Back up the wall, but they finally move it to center ice. And the defender, Nagle, stepping into the passing lane, comes back up the middle. And here they come, Fort Wayne zone. Two guys going in hard. And out in front of the net there, and they break. And around the net one more time, setting it up behind the goal. Give and go back up the wall, left side, Szydlowski. He's in front of the net, can't play. Turn back up ice, off the wall. Tipped up behind the net, no play there. Southorn's got it, gives it away up the point.
Play Schaafsma.
Here we come, lead pass going in deep. Pick back up as the icing is
waved
called.
off. They wave it off.
Good hit as Bourke going in early. Knocked his guy off the play. Komets get it. Front of the net, knocked loose. Back comes Saul. Saul at the net, wide, off behind the goal. This time Crowder is nailed on the play.
Yeah, pretty solid check there.
He got hit hard there. No doubt about it, as he got wrapped hard by Puscater. Here come the Komets, have it again, though. Up ice, in the slot, picked up. Saul tips one wide, hit the D-man. Up they come, far wall. And this time, it was the Komets with Szydlowski stepping into his check. Cross ring, nobody there except number 24, who's got it, Ardoa, for the Utah Grizzlies. Knocked down in front of the net. Komets have it. Turning it off the near wall. Still no play, as Thompson couldn't make it work. Here they come back in the zone, going wide left side. Sherrault can't get the shot, and it's up onto the screen. 11:40 left in period 3. 5-4 Komets by a goal. This is Komet Hockey.
The Fort Wayne Holiday Inn, next to the Memorial Coliseum, is the official hotel of the Fort Wayne Komets. The hotel has special Komet hockey packages that include deluxe room accommodations, plus 2 tickets to a Komets home game. Enjoy dinner before the game at the Mastodon Grill, or a drink after the game in the Faculty Lounge. With 6,000 square feet of banquet facilities, the Fort Wayne Holiday Inn is perfect for your holiday parties. Call 482-3800.
Want to live a healthier life? You don't need to train for a marathon to do it. Even small changes can help you feel better. And at Parkview, it all starts with one word: go. Go for a walk. Go spend time with friends. Go do something simple right now to improve your well-being and take the Parkview Go Challenge. It's all about creating balance in your life: mind, body, spirit, and community. For more healthy ideas, log on to parkviewgo.com. Parkview, your partner in health.
Komet Hockey is brought to you by Auto Owners Insurance and Gregory Associates in Fort Wayne.
Crowder back in the faceoff against Signer off to the left of Oya, the goaltender for Utah. Oya, Utah.
Yeah, need some shots, guys.
Here we come in front of the net. They're losing the faceoffs now. Back they come, looking the D-man, Caton, trying to set it up. They give him a lot of room. Into the zone it goes. They just hang their man, Signer, right at the goal line. Komets cleared out. Here they come back up ice. Lead pass all the way right side. In it comes. Here's Bourke up top. He has it poked away. He's got it. Couldn't hold it. Here they come. Nice back check that time as Schaafsma going in. Up front, Schaafsma's there. And he's taken off at the last second. Up behind the net, they got a man out front, left side. Look out! Broken up Komets on the move. Crowder, lead pass, give and go. Into the zone he goes again. And at the net, the shot, the save, and hanging on Oya. That was a crazy play. It almost stopped and then kept going. But 10:35 still left in this match. The Komets hold a 5-4 lead over the Utah Grizzlies in Game 1, second-round play in the Kelly Cup.
Line change by both teams. Fresh troops from both sides out there. Face-off stays in the Utah zone.
All right, Perlini back into the draw. He needs to get one, which he does. Puskar with the puck behind the net. Here they come. Back to center. Let's go. Hustle. Pick back up.
Here's the zone. Attaboy.
He gives it away, but it deflected off somebody up into the bench. But nevertheless, he cleared the area, and that was the #1 responsibility. So the faceoff, though, will come right back in the Fort Wayne zone to the left of Nagle. 24-21 shots. Komets back in the lead. The only stat so far, Krushelnitsky, a high stick, a 4-minute penalty at 52 seconds. No harm done. Komets get the draw. Here we come. Bourke back up ice. At center, knocked down by Utah. Drive it right back in the Fort Wayne corner. One more time. Bourke turns it up on the wrong wall that time, but it is clear to center.
Play.
Good play as Szydlowski cleared it. Back comes Utah. Krushelnitsky. He's their big gun. He gets the puck, comes back up the left wall. Tapped away again. Here they go. Foot race on as Gertson. He's going to get there, and he does.
Yep. 10 minutes to go in the game. Let's go, guys. Up by 1.
And as I say, these guys can scoot.
Yep.
I mean, Krushelnitsky, all the way from his own end, came up the far wall and on the forecheck almost beat the D-man.
Well, I think we're aware of their speed right now because we've got one guy back all the time, and when they turn and throw the puck up the ice, our guys are bailing back as fast as they can.
Belzile and Ike with the play. Down the wall behind the net, played off by Thomas. He's got it, looks up the middle, a shot. Whoa, nice snapshot in a hurry that time that Belzile whacked him. Here they come back down the line. Picked back up on the break, coming to center. Krushelnitsky. This guy plays about 40 minutes a game.
I think
he's everywhere all the time.
Yeah, we chased him right there, and he knew he was going to get hit, so he dumped the puck off and forced the icing call. Puck will come all the way back into the Utah zone.
9:40 left in this match. 5-4 Komets hold the lead. This is Komet Hockey.
Trust the doctors at IPFW Athletics and the Fort Wayne Komets Trust. Aaron Chiropractic is well known for providing quality yet cost-effective care for sports injuries, muscle, and joint problems. They're one of the only clinics in the region to provide its patients with pain relief utilizing numerous therapies, including acupuncture, massage, and rehabilitation. Aaron Chiropractic is conveniently located in Northeast Fort Wayne. Find us on the web at aaronchiro.com or call 492-8811 to schedule an appointment.
Komet Hockey is brought to you by Auto Owners Insurance and Gregory Associates in Fort Wayne.
Saul deep. He's got to move it. Where'd it go? All the way at center. Intercepted there. Taker coming up with a biscuit at his own zone. Back up comes Utah. Fort Wayne zone. Tipped into the corner. Komets cover. They've got it back one more time. Here they come. Way up in the air. Down it goes inside the Utah line. Caton picking it off. Forecheck good that time by Schaafsma. Schaafsma back up the wall. He's rocked on the play. Back they come again. Utah stolen by the Komets momentarily. Their forecheck tough. Tipped in nicely after it. Moore on the corner. Komets get there. Should have been an icing, but no call. Oh, look out. Front of the net. What a save on the play.
Got a penalty coming up.
Get it. Who's got the
against
penalty?
Utah, against the Komets.
Yeah, here we come again. They coughed that one up big time. And here they come. Extra man on for Utah as they pull the goaltender 6-on-4 down in the corner. Schaafsma
moving it around pretty well.
Off the wall, blocked that time. That hurt Bourke.
Yeah,
it was a bullet. Here they come back again. Bourke can hardly stand up, but he's still trying to cover the lane, which he does. And if he has to, he'll block another one. They're moving it. Up they come, wide of the net again. Nobody got a piece of that one. Up the near wall. Broken up. Komets got it that time. Now the whistle.
Got possession.
All right, so the possession is there. The penalty's called. And it came at 12:01 of period 3. Oh, boy. At the time we didn't need it, we got it. And
yeah, everything was pretty even all the way through there. Then all of a sudden in front of the net, a tripping penalty in the corner going to the Comet player. Who's it going to be? We still haven't seen it.
It's going to be
Southorn. And Schaafsma's got a few things to say to the referee right now about some of the calls. And I imagine he's got to mention, hey, guys, we're down to 8 minutes in the game. Let's be careful what we're doing with that whistle.
All right, 7:59 identically to make this one go. Timeout on the ice, timeout for us. This is Comet Hockey.
If you treated your smartphone like greasy fast food treats your body,
Should I hang the picture here?
A little higher. Yeah, perfect.
I'll get the hammer.
No, don't be silly. I'll use my phone.
Wait!
you'd have no way to watch cat videos. So say no to greasy fast food and treat your body to the new rotisserie-style chicken sandwich from Subway. Made with tender, hand-pulled, all-white meat chicken raised without antibiotics. With your choice of fresh veggies on freshly baked bread. The Subway Sandwich Shop. Fresh is what we do.
Comet Hockey is brought to you by Auto Owners Insurance and Colligan & Company in Fort Wayne.
All right, here we come with a face-off in the Fort Wayne zone to the left of Pat Nagle. Power play up for the next 2 minutes for the Utah Grizzlies. Hang on, guys. We don't dare give them a nickel here.
Yeah, they've got a couple of power play goals, so they've broken our string on the fact about 19 kills out of 22. So they've got 2 power play goals tonight, and they're pretty dangerous with it. So we got a tough job ahead of us here. 7:59 to go. Power play, Utah.
Hayes trash-talking Saul a little bit, trying to get his attention. Face-off, nobody got it. Schaafsma in the face-off circle as he goes against Seiner. Behind the net, cleared out all the way down.
All the way down.
Foot race on, but unable to get there was Schaafsma. Comets quickly change the penalty kill. Let's get out there.
Change Schaafsma, take the draw.
Yep, as here we come. Back up ice one more time. It is Ratchuk. He's dancing. He's going to the corner. Can't make the play. Cross rink off the left point. Front of the net. Good save that time.
Up into the
Kicked right
screen.
back onto the screen that time by Nagle.
Yep.
That'll take a whistle and a face-off deep inside the Fort Wayne zone off to Nagle's left with 7:34 left in the match, and we still don't have an attendance call, do we, Rob?
No, I haven't seen anything on. So
we're going to have 6 plus in here tonight.
Yeah, close.
All right, we'll keep it going. 5-4 Comets hold that lead. Shots on goal 24-22 now. As one thing about Utah, they're not shy about putting it on the net. When they get the power play, they make you work for it all the way. Here's a new one coming up, and scores will have those as time goes by. Other games going. And
we got a trip penalty.
What's that?
We got a penalty right for the face-off to Utah.
Yeah, I like to see that. The trip call will go
to Hayes.
To Mr. Hayes. That's good. Get him off the ice.
That was right from the face-off. Big break right there. That kills the 134, the power play.
Yep.
Face-off will go all the way down into Utah zone. And that's not a heartbreaker for them right now. That's got to hurt as the Comets get back to 4-on-4.
Hope maker for us, let's hope, eh? See how this one goes. 4-1 Wheeling over Reading. That's a final. Oh, baby. 9 left in the third. Allen leads Missouri 2-0 in Missouri. Here we come again on net, and Ouya moves it off the near wall. Comets have it, can't keep it. Now back in the corner again, tipped off behind the net. Taker with the puck, chased off by Mike Embach. Mike goes by the check, nobody.
Hook him.
If you can't catch him, let him go. Now broken up, Embach's got it back. Feeds to the defense. Comets look. Out of the zone they come, back up the middle. Low lead pass, Embach couldn't get there in time. Here we come again. Oh, there we come. Good move, Hamonic, trying to spread it back out as we still have 55 seconds of a 4-on-4. Get it out of there. Up to center. On the move. Turned wide. Thrown away by Embach. Up they come. Ratchuk gets away from Embach. Feeds it in on the play right side. Down the wall. Point left side. Left side point. No play by Sherrault.
Into the net.
Here they go. Nice defensive move that time, Hamonic, as he blocks the shot away. Here they come. Back out. Ratchuk, attaboy. You got to take him off the puck, which they did. Comets coming to center. No help. They got to get Embach off the ice. Now he's off. Here's Szydlowski. In goes Sid. He's there. Shoots. And
good shot.
He got
Rebound.
to the net for the rebound. No additional play. Hanging on. Oh, yeah.
Holds on to the puck. Two good shots by Sid as he goes in for his own rebound. Gets a good whack at it, but doesn't come loose.
20 more seconds and we'll have a little power play for 30.
Yep.
Face-off stays inside the Utah zone. All right, back we come. Looking for the face-off will be Belzile. 4-on-4 at the moment. 5-4 Komets at the moment. Belzile gets the draw. Picked up as Montgomery on the corner. Knocked up, picked up on the wall by Nagle. Nagle can't get, and they throw it to the point. But guess what? Hurry up. Going back is Bourke, and he's going to be caught from behind. Turns it slightly up the left wall. Here comes Thompson trying to find some daylight.
Power play Komets.
He's got it coming. Got a pass. You got a left winger open. Fires it over center. In behind the net. Komets follow it. Belzile knocked it down. Komets have it. Thompson's got it. Took it away. Komets have it again. Cross rink pass.
Keep it in.
And
couldn't keep it in.
Gerson was a little too deep toward the center. And it's Cody Soul who fires it in behind the net again. Now 5.5 to go. Komets with the power play lose it out in 3 more seconds. Here comes Utah.
All right, back to full strength, 5-on-5.
Back up the middle. Soul tucked it up, turned in behind the net. Komets have it. Take a look as, they give it away at the point. It stays in. Can't get the break up. Gerson behind the net, taken off the play. Picked back up. Here they come in front of the net. Was that close? Here they come back in the corner. This time Taker up front. Broken up, hanging on. Attaboy. Nags had to hold that one because we were out of control.
Yeah, 5:07 to go right now, and I got to get a good line change right now to get them started again.
All right, we're looking at 5-4 Komets. This is Komet hockey.
Maybe it's hot out today, or maybe it's cold, but this weather's got you thinking about heading to the bar for an ice-cold Coors Light. Maybe it's a bar built into the steep cliff face of the Rocky Mountains with a waterfall that pours down on a multitude of Coors Lights, chilling them with the frigid power of a Rocky Mountain stream. You order one and it suddenly appears in your hand. It's so cold you feel like a giant eagle riding on cool winds, content with your foray into Rocky Mountain country. Forgot about the weather already, didn't you? Thanks, Coors Light. Coors Brewing Company, Golden, Colorado. Great beer, great responsibility.
Komet Hockey is brought to you by Auto Owners Insurance and Insurance and Financial Services in Auburn.
Utah one more time, stepping in nicely. Weber broke it up at the blue line, came right back, and Harmonic's got it. He feeds it up, gives it away. Bad pass on the corner. Komets fight for it again. Now it's going to be Bourke. Tries to slide it through the D, couldn't get it done again. As it's Utah with the puck at their own blue line. Ratchuk moving it back, gets a give-and-go pass. Here comes the Rat back up the middle at the Fort Wayne line. Good hit that time, as it's going to be Bourke knocks his guy off the puck. Down they come, scrumming at the blue line. Komets come
penalty
through
coming.
It. Penalty to who?
And the bench called that.
Huh?
The bench called that. Bourke grabbed onto somebody as he's right in front of the Utah bench, and nobody was calling it, and the bench started yelling to the referee. They were yelling to the far one, and then they started on the one down on the left, and they got his attention, and he called it.
What, a holding call?
A holding call to Bourke. Not a good
look
call.
Out. Here we come.
Yeah.
In the neutral zone, you can't take those.
Yeah.
Here we come. Look out, guys.
God, we make this difficult.
Yeah, we sure do. Saralt into the face-off now. He goes into the draw against Schaafsma. Schaafsma's got it in front of the net. Here they come to the point, right point. No play. Into the corner, Taker going deep. Can't get to it again. Now behind the net. Here we come one more time. All the way up, half wall right side. Down deep in the corner, trying to make a play. Kruzhelnevsky sends it behind the net. They try to get it out front. Komets get it wide. Attaboy.
Down.
Off quickly. Szydlowski changing the penalty kill. 3:50 left in the match. 5-4. Komets hold the lead. Power play on right now for Utah. Up ice into the zone. Kruzhelnevsky going wide. Into the corner. Hey, get there. Bang. Up the wall. Cleared the center. Foot race on for this one. Who's going to get there?
Walk it in. Breakaway.
A shot.
Right to the net.
And off the net, it's in. They put the whistle on. You got to give him the goal.
And they're saying it's going to count. Yep. The referee is saying it went in. It got under the goaltender. Cheeks went in. He got chopped from the side. It went under the goaltender's pad as the goaltender hit. He slid, twisted, and the puck squirted into the net. Referee kept his eyes on it. He countered the goal.
Short-handed goal.
Yeah,
Cheek get it?
Yeah, Cheeks was the one that had the breakaway.
All right. So Cheek puts us up by 2. Conversation at center ice. They have not awarded the goal yet.
I don't like that.
Nope.
16:27 it comes at. Cheeks.
Cheek gets the goal. He pointed and said goal.
Yeah.
And they still haven't. Yep. Yeah, right. It was in the net before it came off the mooring.
Yep. But they don't watch that. That's the problem.
No, they can't, unfortunately.
They got all the linesmen, all the referees over there.
Goaltender coming up to argue.
Well, he can't get involved.
No,
there.
he can't. He should be where he belongs.
Yeah. Goal. That's it. Goal.
They got it. Goal. Cheek will get it. Let's see how they call it with the assist.
Short-handed.
Fort Wayne, Comet goal. His second of the playoffs, third point of the night, scored shorthanded by number 39, Trevor Cheek. Assisting on the goal, number 29, Will Weber. And number 24, Kyle Thomas.
All right. Weber Thomas pick up the assist. Cheek the goal, his second of the playoffs. Short-handed goal. Komets 6-4 with 3:33 left, and look out, here they come.
Yeah, and then, you know, you got the center screen there and all that with the replay. They should be playing that 2 or 3 times so everybody, their team and everybody sees it was a good goal.
Yeah.
Take away any argument, because you just put the pressure on the referees.
Power play,
their team is going to argue.
Yep, not good. Here we come.
Short-handed goal, we take it.
Belzile now into the draw, takes it nicely, and the Komets just softly send it right back
short,
into the far corner as Gertzen growls away a little bit.
Yeah, they're popping him every time they can.
They think maybe they can get on his wavelength, but they haven't yet. Good forecheck by Belzile's keeping him alive. 3:15 left, 1 minute left in the power play. In they come left side. Belzile, a good move again. Komets almost steal it, can't get it. Whip back in the corner. Nagle behind the net, waiting around. Look out! Turned up the far wall. Then back it comes. Man up front of the net, trying to get the play right point. Right point play. They got a screen, can't shoot. Attaboy, Nagle's in the right place. He had the corner covered well. Behind the net one more time. Up the wall, top of the point. Here it is. Ratchuk, a drive and hanging on Nagle.
Nagle, another save.
31 seconds still left in the power play.
Too many shots, guys.
Yep, 6-4. Komets with the lead. Cheek short-handed goal at 16:27 has given us a witty-bitty bit of breathing room.
Well, we got a 6-4 lead right now. That's a big lead right now, the way it's been going.
This is Komet Hockey.
At Tim Hortons, we make our freshly brewed iced coffee just the way you like it. That means it's served up icy cold in creamy, refreshing flavors like original, caramel, or new mocha, all made from 100% Arabica coffee. And now for a limited time, cool down the way you want to. Get any small iced coffee today for just $1 at Tim Hortons Cafe and Bake Shop. Great tasting drinks, amazing coffee. At participating Ohio restaurants. Offer available on small iced coffees only for a limited time plus applicable taxes.
Komet Hockey is brought to you by Auto Owners Insurance and Gregory Associates in Fort Wayne.
Come on, Sid. Look out. Shot on goal. Came behind the net. Trying to make a play. All even. Trying to get it up. Komets have it. Schaafsma on his way to center. Pulled down from behind. No call. But he nails his guy anyway. 2 minutes left. Ratchuk with the puck. Getting the line change. He's ready. Now a little deeper. Cross ring. Up the right wing. The open side. They got their winger in there. Komets intercept. Move it. Can't hold it. Back up we come. Hamonic all the way to center. Broken up, and the Komets come through as it's Montgomery driving it in the corner. Komets get it back. Here's Szydlowski. Rolled. Nope, it is Perlini. Down the corner. Fights for it deep. Pick back up on the move. Berry behind his net. They chase him, but here they come again. Out towards center. Good check. Komets stepping in. Saul. It'll be icing.
Yep.
So with the icing call, the face-off with 1:28 is back in the Fort Wayne zone. 6-4 Komets lead, and you'll see the goaltender getting out of there pretty doggone quick.
Yeah, I would think the face-off in the Komet zone, he's coming.
This is Komet Hockey.
Auto Care on the Go is auto care that comes to you. We built our business from the ground up based on integrity and honesty. Your vehicle will be professionally repaired on site by Auto Care on the Go. Our certified master mechanic team has over 28 years of auto repair experience. Auto Care on the Go will repair your vehicle and your activities never stop. Call 574-200-9945 or visit www.autocareonthego.com. Auto Care on the Go. Proud sponsors of the Komets and auto mechanic service to fit your busy life. Komet Hockey is brought to you by Auto Owners Insurance and Colligan & Company in Fort Wayne.
Around the ECHL final at South Carolina, Adirondack 5-4. Another final at Wheeling. Wheeling knocks off Reading 4-1. Halfway through the third period at Missouri, it's still Allen 2, Missouri nothing.
Yeah,
let's see, this one, of course, 6-4 with 1:28 left, and the Komets have the lead. Face-off will be in the Fort Wayne zone. And the only guy that showed up for duty right now, the goaltender out at the other end, but it is Nags he's back in the workshop.
Face-off in the Komet zone. They pulled the goalie. That gives him a 6 attackers.
Cheek the hero, 16-27. Short-handed goal, 6-4. Hang on. The extra guy means a lot to them. All right, Serault into the face-off. Komets try to move it. Out it comes wide. Look out behind the net. Trying to get it out front. Turned wide. They give it away. Attaboy. Hanging on to it nicely was...
yeah, they don't like being, their forwards do not like being body checked or hit.
Don't touch me.
And we've got to get on them and make sure that, make it real tough for them to get near that net, because they're quick enough to take the puck off the boards, move around, circle the net, and do all the things they want to do if you don't lay the wood on them or lay the body on them.
And they got some pretty good hands, too.
We got some big guys back there, and they've got to assert themselves and make sure they keep those guys away.
Here we come, out at the point, left side, right point now, can't play it. Look out, wide of the net. Komets after this one. Trying to reach for it. Szydlowski couldn't get it.
Net again.
Back here comes Sid with it. Where's he going to go? He holds it. He holds it. Cross rink over center into the zone. Southorn has it blocked. Turned out behind the net with a minute left. Round behind the net. Forecheck now is going to be the Komet centerman Crowder. Here they come back at center ice. Picked up again. And they fan on a play. This one knocked down, turned to the corner on a big jumping bat away by Serault. 40 seconds left. Komets try to forecheck, almost steal. Here comes Ratchuk back out at center. Oh, lead pass on the line.
Embach steals it.
Embach missed it again.
Going to ice the puck.
Oh, come on, Mike.
No, wave. Well, it's icing, yeah.
I mean, there's a guy with a lot of experience. Didn't get the center ice.
Yeah, should have. He had time, too. He had nobody around him or nothing. He could have skated center ice and then made the shot, missed the net, no icing. He doesn't, shoots it too quick, and they forces the icing, brings it back into the Komet zone with 33 seconds.
Yeah, but do keep it coming, guys. Extra forward on now for, of course, Utah. Goaltender pulled, and big face-off coming at you one more time. Crowder ties his guy up, and it's given away. Drive wide. Komets up. Can they get to it? Nope. Couldn't get there in time. Blocked again. On the corner. Can't make a play. Tipped out by Higbee. Higbee can't get the shot away. Kept in point left side. Taker on the play. Moves up top. Looks, shot, save. Look out. Front of the net. They go for it again.
Flash.
Turn wide. They scramble. In the wide.
Still loose puck. And they get the whistle.
Leaked its way out. He lost the sight of the puck. Thank you. And with 14 seconds left, face-off stays in the Fort Wayne zone at 6-4, and it could have been 6-5.
Yeah, very easily. 14 seconds. Face-off will be in the Komet zone as they change up lines. Fresh guys come out there. And at this point here, a 2-goal lead looks pretty good.
All right, back for the draw one more time. Schaafsma going in this time. He's ready. He ties up his guy. Can't play it. Front of the net. Boy, somebody gets run over in front of the net big time as Cody Soul creams his guy. Icing is called or not? Yeah. Referee goes down. So we have 7 seconds left. Soul really decked somebody in front of the net. I believe that was Moore. And here we have one more face-off in this one as the Komets with a 2-goal edge at the moment. Shot chart says 27-27.
Better watch this guy here, Pescart.
Yeah.
He's been on the ice about twice. And he might be out there for a little scrap.
For a reason, yeah. Here they come in front of the net, trying to poke it away. Look out. Couldn't get it.
He just chopped
Look out.
Thomas.
You run it off in a hurry. Here we come.
He just chopped Thomas pretty good.
Pretty good, yep.
And that's it.
They're getting pretty chippy down there right now as they keep skating off, and the Komets make a huge, huge advance here in a wild and woolly, wide open 6-4 victory over the Utah Grizzlies. Post-game show in a moment. This is Komet Hockey.
Here's some good policy from your local agent and Auto Owners Insurance. When your insurance policy comes from us, it comes with something extra, a real person. Don't buy from an insurance company with an 800 number and a voicemail menu. Auto Owners Insurance operates exclusively through local independent agencies here to help you 24/7. Now that's good policy.
For all your insurance needs, visit Gregory Associates in Fort Wayne.
Hey, we have some good news for the new year. Eating a little better just got a lot easier because Applebee's took grill and bar favorites you love and made them a little better for you. Stop by today and try our new grilled onion sirloin with stout gravy, shrimp wonton stir fry, or hot shot whiskey chicken starting at $9.99. All of the bold flavor, less of the calories. Only at Applebee's. Price and participation varies.
Bees Late Night means half-price select appetizers. Unwind with us Sunday through Thursday after 9 p.m. Welcome to the Komet Hockey postgame show, brought to you by Napa Auto Parts. Here's Bob Chase.
Well, a battle of survival, and we were the survivors.
Yeah, I thought we played a pretty good game all the way through. At the end, I think we played our game. We adjusted a little bit going into the second period, and we adjusted a little bit in the third period. But we played our game. I thought we had pretty good control all the way through. But they're a dangerous hockey team. They can score goals as we did in the first period, in the first 3 minutes and 23 seconds. I think everybody in the building thought we were going to walk away with this, but you can see that this is a pretty good hockey team, and they came back and made it a pretty good game all the way through. So a good win.
You look how big this win was, and we don't dare drop one at home because these guys are positively unbelievable back home in Salt Lake City.
Yeah, they're quick, and if you don't play their forwards and bang their forwards around, they're going to skate freely, and they'll get some pretty quality shots. I thought in the second period there we backed in too much, forced them to get right in on top of Nagle, and he can't make save when you're backing in on him like that and shoot from any angle. But you have to force them wide. You have to play them tough in the center and force them to the wings so they shoot from the bad angle.
So that's the way it goes. I'll give you a quick summary of goals scored for this one. In the first period, in the first 3:23, the Komets were up 3-0. Saul at 32 seconds, Embach 2:37, and Bourke at 3:23. Hayes came back to make it 3-1. Komets came back. Szydlowski 4-1 at 18:47. And the Komets were on cruise at that time, but it didn't last. At 2:02 of the second, Signer, power play 4-2. Barry at 7:59 makes it 4-3. Amelia at 9:24 makes it 4-4. And then Kyle Thomas with a beautiful backhander, 15:21, makes it 5-4. That's the way it ended at the end of the second period. One goal scored in the third, 16:27. It was a dandy as Cheek gets a shorthanded Komet goal. That was the extra margin of victory. As, of course, the Komets, it was Kyle Thomas who actually got the winner with his backhander. That one at, let's see, that was at 15:21 of period number 2. Overall, 27-27 shots on goal, even up at the end of it. And it was a pretty even hockey game. That strong start by the Komets set the table for them to come up and defend and protect. Nig played as hard as he had to when he had to. They scored some good goals on him because they were getting down in front, opening up. They were getting directional changes, and Nagle had a hard night's work, but he comes up with a huge, huge victory. We'll be back, final look at other games around the league in just a moment. This is Komet Hockey.
No.